You guys want 2 ads in a row? I go away to get some snack. I still need to get some water, but that's fine. Okay, we can do 2 ads. Let's see. All right. Well, so while people are here, how are we? I want to grab water real quick. I mean, an ad is playing. I'm just gonna grab water. Hold on. Type your day in so I can come back to read it, but I'm gonna grab some water. I'm a BRB a little while. Okay. Let's see. Hi. Sorry, water's back. You're tied? What does tied mean? Oh, we need to do another ad. Bye, Viv. Hi, Viv. Bye, Viv. Alright. Nope, we can't do it. We gotta wait a little bit for another ad. It means I'm tired? Like tired? Is that what it means? What? BRB. Okay, let's show you guys the thing now. So that's our just chatting screen. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be on Tower Boys. I should have moved this to this way sooner. But check that out. Look at that. It's so... Oh, shit. We have brand new, super clear, super nice looking camera. I still don't know how to set it up properly, but look, you can actually see the details on the cards-ish. I still need to learn how to focus the camera. Yeah, I know. Look, I made these. We have a little, what do you call it? Like a picnic beach day with family friends tomorrow, so I was told to make lolly cake and cookies. I know, my voice is crisp and so is the video now. Like, look at this. You can actually read that it's the 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. It's so nice. I did Penguinition. The remix to Penguition. Alright, you guys know the drill? Exclamation join for a reading. You tell me how many cards, which cards, and as per, we're gonna start with my reading. It's really awkward because on this side of the table, my PC is underneath it, so I have to straddle my PC as I'm going. But on that side of the table is my keyboard. I'm still trying to figure out a setup. But yes, if you guys would like a tarot reading, just exclamation join. We're gonna do the usual 5-3 spreads. Choose the deck. Just wanted to play a little. Also, this was a stream that I wanted to do earlier in the day, but my face was broken. 5 of Wands. Like, man, I was so... What's the word? Like, the allergies hit so hard. The pollen was so rough. Hay fever just, like, literally took me for a train and ran me over nonstop. Ten of Pentacles. That doesn't feel right, but we'll see what it means. You can actually see what the cards are. Like, holy crap. This was a gift from my brother, so you can thank him for that. Oh, shit. The webcam should not have audio. But yeah. And if I get bored, we're probably gonna play another game. But I'm just glad that the camera looks good. You can see all the cards. I don't have to like fit them on the screen anymore. It's so nice. I'm ignoring the Ten of Cups. Oh my god, it's warm. Competition, struggle, and inner strength. Wealth, achievement, and family. Okay, so if this was a read, I mean, this is a reading for me. It's kind of odd. Because maybe... Because, okay, when you look at the five of Wands, right? And we read through what it says here. Hold on. I already forgot what it meant. Competition, struggle, and inner strength. Like, it has been that in my past. It's still kind of that right now. But it's more struggle within myself, or like competing within my like ideologies and thoughts on what to set for the future. And that was always a... Wow, that's a huge shadow. There's always that sense of like constantly going and not knowing when to stop, or not knowing what's next, like not being able to plan, having that sense of just non-stop moving forward. I mean, hence why the Chariot is here. But that's what it was in the past. It was more like struggling with like the speed of time that which was going, like that life was going. Hi Autumn, good morning. I hope you're doing good. I'm still trying to figure out my own reading, to be honest. Ten of Pentacles, it kind of just tells me that I am like, my earthly possessions are kind of good. I'm set. I feel like I'm set with it. I have everything that I need. I feel stable in a way. Not in terms of what's happening for my future, but right now I do sense of like there is a sense of stability. I don't feel so off or potentially like going somewhere different. Seven of Pentacles talks about patience and patience and investment and growth. That's quite, again, just to focus on needing to be patient with my future and be patient with what's going to happen. Like, I need to start taking things day by day, because that's what this is going to be telling you. This wants you to go every day slowly and slowly as time passes by. And then once you hit the Chariot here, it's a bit hard because you want to go so fast, right? Like, I want to go extremely fast and just get to where I'm supposed to be as soon as possible. Which is rough because you have that want to be like in the best place possible already, but then you know it takes time. Ravina07, hi. If you would like a reading, just exclamation join. You're pretty much going to be the first one on the list. Peeps are pretty chill right now. And yeah, I don't know why I'm ignoring the Ten of Cups. Maybe I'm ignoring some sort of love that's right in front of my eyes that I could be looking at. Maybe some sort of, if it. All right, next is in the queue. You will be next. Remember to choose 3 or 5 cards, and which deck you would like. Exclamation decks if you want to see the decks. But yeah, I don't know. It feels. Again, it's that idea of patience, and that I have everything under control, and I shouldn't worry too much. That feels like the big thing. Just day by day. I gotta take it day by day. I gotta be patient. Even if it doesn't work out at the time limit that I wanted to, I think I just need to be patient that way. Okay. We can move on from that. Alright, next. B. Which deck would you like and how many cards? Again, guys, if you don't want a reading, it's chill. But exclamation join if you want to. And if we don't, then I'm just gonna make some Lego and talk some bullshit. That's if we don't have a list, but so far we do. So next, just let me know. B, let me know which deck and how many cards. Ist. Only one person on the list, so we've got an open queue. Sun and Moon, yeah. How many cards would you like? Sun and Moon. I'm still kind of done with tarot. No, it's fine. So 3 cards is past, present, and future. 5 cards is past, present, and future. What you're thinking about and what you're ignoring. We were supposed to have names for the sections. I think this was like your focus. I did 8 readings the other day for friends. That's so cool. Wait, tarot or runes? How did that go? So yeah, next 3 or 5. That's all you need to know. How many cards you would like. But Autumn, how did that go? And it seems like you've been So I saw that I can ask how I can strengthen my relationships. Yes, you definitely can. It's more of like what's the word? 3 cards. Okay, cool. So the tarot will give you like ideas or like another perspective on how you can strengthen the relationship. You don't necessarily have to follow it through. You can ignore it if you'd like, but you can take it up if you'd like as well. So we'll do 3 cards. How to strengthen your relationship. 6 of Wands. So there was victory in the past. You were standing tall with them, it seems like. Or maybe you figured out something about them that could help you. 7 of Wands, futility. Oh, and the Hierophant. Perfect. That's very good. 6 rune readings, 2 tarot is really positive, although one of my friends cried, which made me cry. Was it a happy cry at least? I hate those. You know when it's like an overwhelmed sense of joy and someone's crying and you just like end up crying with them as well? I hate that. Like it's nice, but like I get very emotional and it's rough sometimes. Okay, B, here you go. When we look at the 6 of Wands, right, It talks about being flexible and creative. So in the past, you stood yourself with a very beneficial relationship. It was win-win. There was a creative breakthrough. Not bad cry, it was a good cry. Yeah, like happy crying. Happy crying, it's a lot. Happy crying is a lot. It's very strong. um, and it's nice to see, like, you know, your friends succeed, like what Next just said. But yeah, this is for you. It does say like a good relationship that came through. Everything's gonna be fine. There's a lot of creativity that comes towards it. Things are different. Things are like brand new almost, and kind of motivating to a point. You have the Seven of Swords, which talks about reckless and misguided efforts and negative thinking. So what I'm seeing from here is that at the beginning of the relationship, everything was fun. Hi, Em. What? Did you not read that right? We do love it. Oh, lol. Hi, madam. How are we? It's an empty list if you'd like to join. Um, yeah, misguided efforts is the big thing here. But then when you jump into the Hierophant, it's learning and teaching. It represents tradition. It represents like a really, what's the word? Like a very wise individual. Like it takes time to learn to be an individual who knows each other, or it takes time to be in a relationship where you know each other very well and you kind of work through each other. Um, so again, here, right? You look at this six of wands, and you're like, yes, everything's working out, everything's great. We're gonna be able to do a lot of things awesomely. Like things are gonna be so nice for each other. Everything's gonna be amazing. Right now, everything's great. But those were just the beginning stages of the relationship. Those were like key, easy points to hit, and you're like, cool, we can keep this happy, we can keep this going, we can keep this fun. But there are some things that they mean well with, or you mean well with, but it doesn't work, right? So there could be some sort of like outreach of love, in terms of like showing, like for example, for your love languages, you could try to express something in one love language, like say giving gifts, but if their love language is spending time or quality time, the gift isn't going to hit so well, so they're going to feel like, oh, you don't really care because you just got me this weird gift. That's nothing to, you know, put yourself down about. You can just say, oh, that didn't work, cool, let's learn from what this Hierophant is. Let's learn and pick up for next time, and just keep learning and like moving on from, you know, every time you try. Because like when your partner tries something, or if they may miss something, right, it's not them doing it on purpose most of the time, because they do want what's best for you, they do want you to be happy, and vice versa. It could just not hit, right? You could just swing weird and the ball just goes out, and you're just trying to figure it out. What do I do next? What happened there? Don't put yourself down when it comes to that. Just understand that you're trying and that mistakes will happen. And it's a relationship that's like gonna just take time to like, it's gonna stay fun, don't get me wrong, because that's where it is from the beginning, but it's just gonna take time to like perfect it and to get things right the way it is. So don't be afraid to experiment with a couple things, ask questions. You don't have to be in the stage right now where you supposedly know each other and you don't have to ask, and just you should be able to figure out. No, learning about, like, people change every day, people move and grow, so don't be afraid to ask, hey, what do you want for like your birthday, or do you want to do this today? Do you still want to do like X, Y, and Z, or are you kind of over that now? You know, it's constantly learning and constantly growing with each other. That's important, because then you will start to learn like wiser ways in order to like traverse through the relationship and kind of, you know, keep things positive and keep things going, right? So that would be the advice, right? For the, what was your question again? So I can ask anything else to strengthen the relationship. Yeah. In order to strengthen the relationship, you just have to keep trying and keep adapting. Things will change and keep moving on. You just got to go for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's quite straightforward. Mini karaoke. Yeah, I put that in because I don't know why. You know, we're probably just going to sing Bakumitai. And I kind of just woke up from a nap as well, but I guess we're gonna Bakamitai. Thank you so much, Penguin. No, thanks so much for letting me do your reading. Even if you're like the only reading that I'm gonna do today. That's Space Cowboy. Hi! Isn't Sean streaming right now? Would you like a reading, Space Cowboy? I have ants everywhere. Mini karaoke. I know. I'm going to find Bakamitai. Just give me 1 second. It's exclamation join. It's an empty list. The list is empty. So if you guys would like a tarot reading, exclamation join's a thing. We'll probably get going with after the... I've never had a reading before. Well, maybe today's the day. You have an option of a 3 or a 5 card spread. A 3 card spread talks about your past, your present, your future. A 5 card spread includes what you're thinking about and what's on your mind and what you're ignoring at the bottom. It's really chill, really easy. There is always a first time for everything, but we're not going to force you to do a reading if you don't want to. It's just a nice way to, get a new perspective on a situation, to find out a little thing about yourself and how your mind thinks. It's not, I don't personally use it as a fortune telling tool. I use it more of just like a guiding path to the next step, essentially. Right, okay, let's open up Bakamitai. I didn't know you had 5,000 points, Josue. I thought you were going to use it. Ooh, the 5 card spread sounds interesting. I can get you a 5 card spread. Just do exclamation join and we'll put you on the list so I don't forget that you're on the list. I thought you guys would want more poems rather than the karaoke. Hey, that's Space Cowboy in the queue. Josue, did you have a song request? Oh, Bakamitai, please. Alright. I had to pause it. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this right. There it is. You ready? You want the English version? I haven't actually seen the English version. I want to do both. Oh, I don't even know how it goes. We'll figure it out. Wait, can we listen to it once? Wait. Am I okay to listen to it once to figure it? Don't spend it twice. I'm returning your points. Why? Oh my god. Okay, fine. You had 10,000. You could have gotten 3 poems or something. I have tons of points. Well, maybe I should do a 50,000 points. You can create a spend. Well, let's listen to this one because I actually want to know. I've been a fool and you've been childish. You fell down, you got hurt chasing sweeter dreams. Never could hide the truth in your eyes. That's how I knew that smile was a lie. I love you is something you never say. Couldn't get it out, always just pulled away. Okay, I kind of get it. So then why, please won't you tell me why you could find the words to say goodbye. I'm a mess, I'm lost, I'm no good at this. I'm in love, still in love with you. Hard as I try, I can't even drink this pain away. Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool. Yo, it hurts knowing what the song actually means now. Oh, not now, Streamlabs. We vibing. That's true. Oh my god. This is so trippy here at 5 a.m. Well, Tuesday, if you were drunk singing this at 5 a.m., I'd be very sad, but I would also be singing with you. And here's just the OG. I sing for you. Baka mitai kodomo nano ne. Yume wo oote kitsutsuite. Usu ga deta no se ni waranai egao o miseta. Hi Bella. I love you mo roku ni iwana. Kuchibira de no name nagyo. Nano ni doshite sayonara ietai no. Dame da ne. Dame yo, dame nano yo. Anata ga suki de, suki de. Dore dake sui o sake demo yugamanai omoide ga baka mitai. I also blocked this dude. Da, 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 da. I'm sorry, cowboy. Webcam scene. Let's move on. No, that's how you spend penguin points. Yeah, I should actually make it like a song choice rather than just Bakamitai. Oh, that's loud. Apologies. I do not. Don't lie to me. I have an okay voice. That's what years of singing in the car and karaoke does. But let's get back into the readings. We have 2 to do. Thank you, Josue, for the spend. I love singing those songs. It doesn't matter if I'm bad or not, guys. You have to just enjoy singing. It's so fun. Yes, Space Cowboy. You have a... If you do exclamation decks, you will see the 3 decks to choose from. Unless you want me to just choose the deck, and then we can just get your reading. You can also ask a question to the tarot. You can let the tarot just decide what to tell you. Whichever you want. So just choose from the 3, yeah. Bella, you haven't been here in a while. But yeah, you have a choice for 3 or 5 cards spread. And it would be appreciated if you told me how many cards you would like and which deck you would like. But also, thank you guys for the compliments. I just, I don't think I can, I just love karaoke. I think I'm a great karaoke voice. And that's the length that I will go to for it. Also, how much do you think people should spend to make a reward? Like if you do 50,000 points and then you can make your own reward. Is that a thing that we could do? 10k to make your own reward? Sun and Moon looks lit. Oh, sorry, you said nice, but I said lit. Okay, we'll do Sun and Moon. Do you have a question for the tarot, or do you want to just kind of just jump into it, Cowboy? I also want to start learning how to do card tricks. I think that'd be really cool to have. It's just like a meantime thing. I can't even fan a deck properly. I can't even fan like half a deck properly. No questions. Alright, cool. Let's just jump in and see what it wants to tell you. Ten of Cups in the past. So again, Cowboy, this is just a means for you to figure out what's happening in your brain. It's a good tool for tarot's a good tool for projection. Tarot's a good tool for figuring out what you're trying to do, where your mind is trying to go. Also, just good to figure out different perspectives on a situation and what's happening around you. So just, let it free, let it be open. It's nothing too intense. Don't make it too intense if you don't want it to be. And you have agency overall in your life. So whatever it is that it said there, or it says on the table right now, you can always ignore. You can always fight against. You can always change. That's if you're like kind of, worried that the cards are set in stone. The cards are not set in stone. These are just cards. You do have... Oh, God. You are feeling a lot right now. You are feeling a lot right now. Cowboy. Golly. I do want to read over the Emperor. Am I going to get cursed? Oh God, no. It's not a curse. Yeah, I'm always feeling. Perception. Okay. Alright, Cowboy. Space Cowboy, let's go. Ten of Cups sitting in the past means there was some sort of dream come true that you've reached, right? And whenever I see the Ten of Cups, I get very excited because that's the card of love, that's the card of success. Again, I want to emphasize a dream, some sort of dream coming true, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like the biggest dream in the world. It could also just be feeling very just stoked and happy of where you are, and that's where you sat in the past. I think you look very fondly. I don't know, this doesn't feel like a recent thing. This feels like a thing that you look back on a lot, and you're kind of not stuck in a way, but you anchor yourself towards it every time you're trying to figure out something. And that's where you are now with the Hermit. The Hermit card likes to talk about isolation, putting yourself alone, dealing with some things by yourself, distancing yourself and separating yourself from very, let's say, social situations. A lot of people read this nowadays as like a lockdown of some sort because of COVID and whatnot. But for me, I feel like this is more of like a mental or an emotional, like stepping back. It's like your choice to step back, right? Like this isn't a forced thing, it looks like. I just feel like you're reevaluating or reassessing what's happening in your life right now, where you look back at the Ten of Cups and you're like, that's a place where I want to be again. That's a place I want to find. That's a place I want to be happy about. And you're going into yourself towards it, which is nice, right? It's a nice way to kind of figure out what you want by introspection and figuring out what it is that you want rather than listening to all these people telling you what you might want, Then the Devil comes into the future. The Devil card is not necessarily a card that's going to say, oh, you're going to meet the devil and things are going to go downhill for you and it's going to suck. No, it's in a smaller scale. The Devil likes to talk about your insecurities, but most importantly, it's temptation. Temptation is the biggest thing that's going to be plaguing you in the future. You got to worry about that and make sure that you have your temptations in check. Like, in the way that the tarot is telling you, like, if you can manage your temptations, you should be fine into reaching the Ten of Cups again, right? If you can figure out a way to, balance it out, because you're allowed to indulge and take part in these things, whatever it is, whether it's drinking, sex, even like playing games too much, or just spending time playing games, whatever it is. Overindulgence is always going to be a killer to your like lifestyle, and it's going to suck. So once you find that balance, then I think you can move on from it. It's just because it's in the future, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's just be careful for it in the coming like weeks or in the coming month. The Emperor sits at the top. I like these two that when they come together, because again, introspection and going by yourself for a bit is nice, but you're also trying to figure out rules for yourself. You're trying to figure out like how you're gonna act. I mean, it's so easy to just point it out towards New Year's resolutions and goals, because that is the time of the year that we're going through. Like, I'm gonna make me do this next year. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna say no to these couple things. Like I'm not gonna eat too much anymore. I'm gonna start eating cleaner. I'm gonna start working out. Whatever it is, um, like that's an easy place to put it. 11 to last surprise 10 out of 10. I know it's so good. Again, I haven't tarot streamed in a while, but all the Persona music is just nice to listen to again. Um, this also talks about perception. So I feel like you're trying to deal with your own perception of the world or your own perception on yourself. And that's something that I think mostly I say yourself because that's where the hermit comes from, right? You talking and trying to figure out how you perceive yourself or better ways to perceive yourself comes through with it. The advice from that would be, yeah, it's hard, right? It's really hard to figure out how you truly believe in yourself or how you think about yourself. But it is a situation where you do have to listen into yourself. Well, it's Sunday for you already. Yeah, Rock. Rock Evolution. Oh my God. Evolution? Rock Evolution. It is. I live in New Zealand, so I'm a day forward. We're currently doing a reading for the Space Cowboy, and then Bella is next. So !join if you'd like to join. Yeah. So it is a lot of trying to figure out how you can make yourself better and how you can make yourself happy again from where you were back then. You can call me Rocky if it's easier. I'm gonna try to figure out your name, but I might end up just calling you Rock. So here's the thing. This was in your mind, right? This was on your mind of, let's figure out some rules for ourselves. Let's figure out some things we can do. This was in your past of you were happy, but now it's kind of a rough point. You're sitting here by yourself in the hermit trying to figure out what you can do next. How to like kind of love yourself better is what it's starting to feel like. And then the devil sits in the future being like, just times can get hard, but don't fall into temptations like that easily and don't stick to it too much. What you're ignoring is the Hanged Man, right? You're ignoring that there's another perspective or there's another situation or another way that you can look at what's happening to you, right? Or another way that you can look at yourself. The Hanged Man, again, is a card that talks about reevaluation and putting yourself at a different place. But it's also a card that, and let me read this to you. Where is it? It's associated with breaking away from old patterns or reversals, right? So not is it only just sitting by yourself and, looking at a different place. It's about changing what's happening now. Like, again, it's really a good time. Like, we are so good as humans to just jump into a place at the end of the year and say, hey, everything is gonna be new. It's a good time to change it now. Break the current pattern that you're living through. If it's not making you happy, then you know that there has to be some sort of change that needs to occur. That's what you're ignoring, is that there will have to be a change in order for you to get back to this Ten of Cups. There will need to be a change in order for you to get over or work through this Devil card that's going to occur in the future. This change is only going to, whatever this change is, it's only going to come from you. It's going to come from your own perception about yourself and how you see the world. And it's going to come from when you change your own perception. So anything that Tarot is essentially saying is that watch out for any temptations. Don't fall into those because it's easy. Don't fall into those. Whatever it is, everyone has their own like. Well, I was gonna say monkey on their back, but essentially, yeah, everyone has their own monkey in their back that they need to get off. Don't fall into that. You're a lot stronger than that. I can see. Because you were here already. You were here before. You've been there before, man. It's not gonna be hard to get back to it. Something just needs to change. Let's see what it is, though. Let's see what it is. What do you need to change? Is it about you? Is it about other people? No, that's something else flipped. Something else flipped. Oh, it didn't. Magician popped out. So what needs to change? I think it's what you want in life. What you want, what your current goals are, that needs to change into something better. I think you need to figure out for yourself what the next step is for you in the future. It's not going to be an easy thing to figure out, but because the Magician is a card of manifestation, it's the first card in the, because it's the number 1. It's not the 0 like the Fool. It's the first card in the Major Arcana. It's like this boundless opportunity. What needs to change is what you want in life. I think that's what you're trying to figure out now. What you currently have isn't making you happy. It's what it feels like. And your goals, I think your goals just need to be more specific. I don't think your goals need to change. Like, say, like if your goal was to, start eating healthy, your goal needs to be more specific of like, you need to start following a certain diet, or maybe like, make it a goal that is actually achievable and not something that just looms in front of you as you keep going forwards, right? Like, what is the goal for, thank you, Rock Evolution, for following. I can't wait to do your reading. We'll see when you get there. Make sure that it's a goal that is stable. Make sure it's a goal that you can manifest. Like it's a thing that you can actually succeed in, rather than, again, I don't like goals that are like, I want to, say, get better at a sport, right? If my goal is to get better at basketball and then I play a season and then I just, think, oh, did I get better? That's not really a goal that I can be happy with or I can track properly, because I didn't set anything specific, right? Like if I want to say I want to get better at basketball, or let's say frisbee. Like my goal for this season is to, complete at least 80% of my passes, because I completed like 50% last time because I was bad at throwing. So I want to complete 80. I want to work up to that and see if I can get there. And if I got that, then that's a goal finish, or say I want to not be scored on as much, and each game I want to at least have like maximum 2 or 3 points only against, like 1 or 2 points only against me. That's the type of goals that you can reach for yourself. So once you can be more specific about your goal, then you'll be able to figure out what's next and how you can like go with life. Yeah. Space Cowboy, that was really good. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I quite like that. Remember, there has to be change in order for you to be happy. Don't be afraid of it. It's a thing that needs to happen. You don't have to lie. If it didn't make sense for you, it's fine. Not everything needs to make sense. You can always just throw it away. But yeah, thank you for letting me do your reading. You're totally welcome. It was very accurate, as well as you being very open to it, so thank you. You're very surprised. Sometimes I am too. All right. Bella, are you here? It is your turn for your reading. But good luck, Space Cowboy. It's going to be a lot. Same deck. How many cards would you like? That's just a big mood. I just got into tarot also, and I'm always like, wow, that made sense. Yeah. It's a lot. 5 cards? Okay. We can do you 5. Ow. I took all the medicines and everything, and my face is still destroyed. Sorry. Nice accent. Today it's your turn for your reading. What's up, Lemon? How you doing? Thank you, Jose. I got into reading tarot, right? Once readings start making sense, it's really freaky. Thank you, B. How you doing, Lemon? I see you've been streaming some League. Salud. Bella, 3 cards popped out real quick. Good. Oh, not League Dota, sorry. I saw a thing. Thank you, Jose. I don't hear his accent. It's because my accent is American. I'm sorry, I saw a MOBA and I was like, oh, it's probably League. That's on me. That's shitty for me. That's me, the High Priestess? Perfect. Jose, thank you for the shout out. Very quick of you. I was going to ask a question too. What is the question? We can see if it relates. Let's see what the question says. Also, again, guys, if you guys want a reading, it's a small list today. You can definitely get one. Just exclamation join if you want. I'm eating cookies. But it's weird. No, it's dumb, Lemon, because most of my my closer friends. Like, again, a large majority of my friends play League. However, the friends I'm closer with play Dota. And I hear a lot of them, them talking about Dota a lot. But then again, my brother does play League, so I guess it's kind of 50-50. It's about how I can get out of my head and stop thinking too much. Yo, next, I'm down. I can cook you dinner if you want as well. Just show me something dope. Which part of America is my accent from? Well, here's the thing. I was born in the Philippines. Born in the Philippines, and when I was about 12 years old, we moved to New Zealand. So the New Zealand accent has not stuck with me. I tried doing it for a couple weeks, but my family made fun of me for the weird accent that I had, so I stopped it. And I've just always had an American accent growing up because, number one, my parents wanted me to learn English and be very fluent at English. And number two, watched a lot of American TV shows. I would just say my accent's pretty Midwestern, right? I don't think it's definitely not from California. It's definitely not a Southern drawl. I think like Midwest, because my family's from Chicago, so talking to them kind of solidified that, I think. But it's also whatever was on TV, whatever the general accent was on Nickelodeon, on WWE, on Cartoon Network and Disney Channel, whatever that accent was, that would be it. Dude, I would be so down for a cooking stream if I can figure out how to do a cooking stream. I would love to cook for you guys on stream. So not Southern for sure. Yeah, I think it's like somewhere central, somewhere Midwest even. I'm trying to eat cookies. I want to do something fun. I want to cook something weird. Put on a paper bag not to show your face. I could wear, I have 4 luchador masks that I could wear, potentially. But as long as it's like, from the waist down, not the waist down, like shoulders down, I should be fine. It's only going to be pointing at the table, right? Horse mask or no deal. I can make horse puns. Or just hands. That's also very true. You and Jose can have matching horse masks. Nay. Has to be horse mask. I don't have one. I can buy one. How is this jazz? This is not jazz. A giant hand mask. Hell yeah. I want to do the hand mask. Oh! Autumn, this is the stone. I know I sent you a picture, but guys, when I was walking on the beach with some friends last week on my holiday, I found this really cool stone. It's so flat, it looks like a rune. It was the perfect skipping stone, but I did not want to skip it. It's so nice. I also forget what this was called. It was sparkly, and if you cut it up a bit, you can see the little sparkle stuff, but you can't really see it in the video. I'm an idea person. I probably would have. Look at it. It's so flat and so nice. You like jazz? No, Mr. Benson. Please stop asking me to sleep with you, Mr. Benson. Be careful, it might be alien technology. I've seen too much Doctor Who for that. I do keep it just on, sorry. I do keep it just on my desk. Next to my monkey that I got for my birthday. God damn it. I got a monkey for my birthday because my friends got me a Kinder Egg surprise. It was very sweet of them. And then I got my pet rock, who is kind of dirty. This is such an old joke that I had with my sister. I just got a pet. I found like a really nice flat rock and we just named it Pet Rock. A Kinder Egg Americans can relate. Oh. Can you tell what song I was listening to back then? Can you tell what song I was listening to? Like the normal consumerist that I am. Dude, it confuses me how you can't just like bite on the toy, or like how big are your mouths? How big are your mouths that you can eat an entire Kinder Egg and choke on the little thing? Party Rock indeed is in the house. I love that song. I used to listen to that song while playing COD. Given I was not good at COD and the music was good, but I was not good at COD, and that was like the only song that I listened to. It is so fun. Hearing that song reminds me of a Friday night where I'm done with school and it's my turn on the PlayStation because I have two other brothers and I could just listen to music and just play COD for like a couple hours. It's so good. Alright, that's enough of a distraction. Bella, let's do your reading. Our mouths are massive. We need to eat all of our triple dick burgers. John Henges. Damn craving Kinder Eggs and spaghetti. Why Kinder Eggs and spaghetti, Autumn? How? How? Do you shave Kinder Eggs on your spaghetti? How? That's the most 2011 feeling. It is a pretty strong feeling. It is very specific too. Also, Bella, I'm sorry. Bella, are you still here? I will not start until Bella is here and or replies. You know spaghetti usually has meatballs. Right. No, I see that. Kinder Egg instead. But it's supposed to be broken. It's not supposed to be just hollow. When you stream, I'd eat them separately. I'm not a monster. Okay, so spaghetti for dinner and then Kinder Egg for dessert. Wait, so you don't like chocolate unless it has peanut butter in it? Is that what I'm getting? Dinner more like breakfast at this time. Oh, that is very true. It is almost 7 a.m. for you. Golly. I do want spaghetti. Ever since we talked about spaghetti, I haven't had spaghetti for a very long time. Oh, right, 5:30. Sorry, you guys are Dave Had. Bella, hi. Okay, let's do your reading. You ready? Tell me you're ready. Chocolate by itself is nasty to me. To each their own, but you're also a monster. I'm kidding. But when it does come to food, there's not a lot of food that I don't like. I pretty much eat any food. Unless it's like really shitty spinach. If spinach is done bad, man, it's just not good. Like wilted spinach, it's just sometimes not very good. You ready? Awesome. So, your question was about wanting to get out of your head a bit more. Right? That was the main thing. Your main theme was 11:30 for me, damn. Your main theme was to see how you can get out of your head and stop overthinking too much. Well, okay, I can just stop this reading with the one card that's in the middle. The High Priestess is about your intuition, and it's about your gut feeling and your gut instinct, right? So if you just listen to that, rather than having to overthink and like analyzing too much of what's happening, then you can definitely get over it. However, there's a lot more to this reading than that. So we'll get to it. So Three of Pentacles in the past means you were working towards something. People did recognize your work. People did see that you were actually like progressing. This could have been a lot of, man. It feels like this was a like a self-help situation, right? You were figuring out for yourself whether or not you can improve after what's happened to you, whether you can boost yourself up after what's happened, which again, I'm so sorry that it did. No one deserves to be treated that way. No one deserves to be cheated on, etc. Sure, in a reading. However, you did work on yourself and people were noticing that you were doing good. I think that's what you're getting stuck in your head about, is whether or not you're good enough, or whether or not, things that you're doing is working. It's definitely working. And you know that it's working if you listen to yourself, like if you listen deep down into yourself, right? Like if you were asked a question about how you were, or asked a question about your perception of yourself, you would say instantly what you would, on surface, what you would think, right? And that's what's important to see, important to hear, because if your instant reaction is that you're doing better, or you're slowly getting there, or that you're improving, then you know that you're, doing good, and then you know that you're actually progressing, and whatever it is your mind is telling you is false, and that your overthinking is just leading you to really dangerous paths. I wouldn't say stop thinking. I would still say keep a healthy amount of perception and, working through what's happening around you and how you actually feel. But it's the overthinking part which is a problem. And I think that's gonna keep bothering you for a while. That's the temptation that you're gonna fall into. That's the devil that's gonna be with you for a little bit. You're gonna keep overthinking what's happening, and it's gonna be a thing that's gonna be a slow work through. And that happens a lot through, you can do your own self help by, when a shitty thought is coming. Like I used to have a lot of shitty thoughts about the way that I was perceived at playing sports, right? But then I knew my role. I knew who I was as a player. So whenever I would think, oh, I'm shit at sports, I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be the star player. I'm doing my role and I'm being good at my role. Like, just because I'm not a star player doesn't mean that I'm not doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing my job. And it's all working out. And it would happen every game. It would happen every quarter. It would happen every half. Every time it comes through, I would have to say, no, I'm doing my job. That was one mistake. Let's move on. And it's a constant thing in your head, because in sports, you just play and you move on and everything's fine. I'm sure you get in a little rut, etc. from time to time. But in sports, your brain's just going to keep talking to you no matter what's happening in the game. Even though if you're so focused, if you're going to overthink everything that's happening, then you're going to start to force turnovers, etc. So what do a lot of coaches say? A lot of coaches tell you to just play. Because just playing means your body will just adapt to it and will go and it'll do the natural thing, right? So if you're playing basketball and you're missing shots, you're thinking, I'm going to take a jump shot, I need to shoot harder, or I need to shoot lighter. That's you getting in your head and you can't really figure out what's happening. So if a coach tells you to just play, you just shoot the ball without thinking. You just go, okay, dribble, shot. And most of the time it'll go in because you know what to do. Your body knows how to get there. And that's the same for you with this high priestess. You know who you are and what you're made of, right? You know your self-worth. You know that you're doing good. You know that maybe there's still some stuff to figure out. But if you can just tell yourself, just be you. Or like, just being you is hard. I get it, right? Sometimes it can be real hard just to be yourself. And it's a lot for one person. Like, one person is a lot for one person to be and all. But I feel like if you just look at yourself and be like, okay, let's just do the next thing. Let's just do it. Let's actually just jump into it and just see what's happening and figure out what's happening. Then you wouldn't have to overthink too much. So that's that step forward of like just charging towards what's next. And also, when you are told to just play in sports, what happens is, what's natural comes to you. Your gut instincts just take over, and your senses just go for it. That's what you need to do with yourself. You need to make sure that your gut instincts take over, and once you think, because if you feel good about something at first, and then you say, and you start thinking about it, and you start to deviate, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is happening? You just have to fight it and be like, my gut instinct tells me it's gonna be fine, and you can go back down and through, right? You'll be fine. One time I played a catcher in softball and I got someone out, and all the parents were shouting, and I was like, dang, everyone's mad at the ref, but I just did this. Like, yeah. Also, parents can be real rough at sports. That's a noise that you really have to take away. Like, that's the first That's the first, like, outside source that you need to remove. Right. So, Bella, with the Nine of Pentacles and what you're thinking about, right? It talks about improvements in emotional and financial areas. Let's focus on the emotional. The harvest of sunflowers symbolizes completion, achievement, material success through discipline and persistence. So it's just you being like, you know for a fact that you're doing fine. You know for a fact that you are near success or near your goal towards your self-help, towards being emotionally stable. You know that's on your mind. You know that for sure. But I can roll under 10. Dude, a dude named Bleach Link in our chat consistently rolls ones. Like, consistently rolls ones. Also, if you roll a 1, you get timed out for a second. So, that's just the rules. So, yeah. Bella. Bella, have faith that you're doing good. Have faith that you're doing amazing. Okay? Don't worry about it. Like, I say don't worry about it like it's an easy thing to do. It's not. But you have to remind yourself, we're doing fine. You're doing good. And you're going to, like, keep going. And what you're ignoring is that it's like you're filling up your cup slowly. Right? Ace of Cups, the beginning of love, the beginning of emotions, the beginning of being able to finally, like, move on from the next situation. It's also a message of love. I think that's something you need to tell yourself, that you do love yourself and that there is space around you, space around your heart to know that, hey, we're doing fine. We're doing good. You just gotta listen to your gut instinct from time to time and let you know, hey, we're fine. And it's a constant fight, Bella, right? I have sound. Hey! Why did you not have sound? Was it a choice or was it like a struggle, Em? I'm going backwards. So Bella, it's gonna be a constant fight. It's gonna stick with you for a little bit. But just remind yourself, that's my mind needs to shut up. What do I feel? Let's stick to that. Oh, that means you missed the karaoke. Nice. Good job. Good job. But yeah, Bella, it's going to be a journey. But it's a journey that you are improving in. So have faith in yourself. Good luck. Congratulations for growing a bit more day by day. You will do good. Oh, Ravina with a 19. That's very close. If you roll a 20, I do a little rhyme for you. That's usually it. Thank you for letting me do your reading, Bella. Good luck. You'll be fine. I've got faith in you. Alright, Rock. Well, I was watching a show with my sister, so by choice I had the sound up. Alright, perfect. Good. Thank you for keeping the stream on while watching a show with your sister. I appreciate that. Alright, Rock, which deck would you like and how many cards? Also, Em, now that you have sound, would you like a reading? It's an empty, where should I look for an opportunities of love? You choose the deck. Well, if we're talking about love, we're talking about the Housewives, baby. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna have a Pringle. Also, this is a great version of the song. Also, Em, what show are you watching? And you know what the thing that I need to stop? I need to stop saying also. 5 cards. Alright, well, we'll do you 5. We'll do you Housewives and we'll figure it out. Also, Ravina, if you want to join in, it's just exclamation join. I really should put that up. I haven't made the thing yet. Em is in the queue. Perfect. Sorry. I forget that my mic is still on. But then everyone's like, you know, When your brother plays Oath, it's fine, so just leave it on. So I just leave it on. I need a better way to set up my setup. If there's a way that I can actually get my camera, if I can get the camera somewhere else, that would be cool. But I mean, it works. I just don't like how the angle is at the moment. It's a slanted angle. Does my brother have a New Zealand accent? He does not. He pretty much has the same accent as me. We don't even say certain words like a Kiwi. Or the deck. A deck. Deck. No, I do say deck like a Kiwi. So it's like deck. A deck like... Or a deck like the little outside thing or a porch. Whatever you call it. Where am I from, Where am I from, Penguin? Where am I from? I'm a Filipino, born in the Philippines, but we live in New Zealand. But I do use New Zealand slang, or not even slang, it's just the words that they use. Like, a trunk for everyone in America is the back of the car. It's called a trunk. We call it the boot. So, I've always called it a boot. What should I do about my connection with Dee Dee? Thank you for the message as well. That message, keeps me on track for when I do your reading. A garage. I kind of say both. I'm American, but I say words all kinds of weird. Yeah, that's fair. What else is a New Zealand thing that people, get mad at? Oh, when I think of a pie, I don't think of, a dessert pie. I think of a meat pie. Do you say the loo or for the bathroom? I say the toilet. I say the bathroom or the toilet. What else? A boot. Yeah, it's just the boot. The boot of the car. Slippers? What do you guys call slippers? Or like summer beach wear. What is that called? Is it called slippers for you guys? What is it called? What's a meat pie? A meat pie is a glorious thing of flaky pastry with a gravy and usually beef. Oh, flip-flops. We call those jandals. Slippers are house shoes. I know, but I can't think of the outdoor ones. Yeah, flip-flops are jandals for us. Yeah, jandals. That's the exact way to say it. What about thongs? Thongs are also a thing, but it's not really jandals. Jandals, exactly. That's how you spell it. Space Cowboy got it right the first time. Jandals. But yeah, meat pie. You can have steak and cheese, where you have little steak pieces inside of it with a gravy and some cheese. You can have mince and cheese, where it's just minced meat, cheese, and some gravy. And when we say gravy, it's a thicker gravy, not cloudy. It's kind of like a clearer jelly type gravy. Oh, it's so good. I need the etymology on jandals. I wish I could tell you. Meat pies are good, man. You can also have butter chicken meat pies, which is, if you guys have Indian food, it's a sweet curry, I would say. Depends on where you go, actually. Depends on the place. Yeah, pretty much. Footy is also different to football and soccer. Neither, but at least we have a good barbecue, right? Oh, I love Barbies here. Barbies are so good. The way they cook everything here is just straight up. You almost got fucking destroyed, Rock. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Texas invented Dr. Pepper. Nice. Oh, that's another thing that I'm not a fan of as much. Now, I can drink a Dr. Pepper, but I'm not really a fan. Like, it's not my first drink of choice, but if it's given to me, I'll drink it. And we invented Whataburger. Nice. Rock, I forgot what your question was. Let's hope it's still here. Where should I look for opportunities in love? You should choose the deck. Okay. Opportunities for love. I can't taste the difference between Coke and Dr. Pepper. What? And we're the only state who can fly their flag at the same height as the U.S. flag. Dr. Pepper is Texas water. Autumn. Dr. Pepper is a lot more. There's a lot more. I think Coke is just sweet. It's just sweet dark water. Dr. Pepper has like a weird. There's definitely more cherry in a Dr. Pepper. I don't even know if cherry is the right thing. Wheel of Fortune. In the past. Sitting in the past. Opportunities for love. Where should you be looking? We're doing 5 cards. Strength. That's interesting. Hey, Ravina with a 20. Let me think of a rhyme. Coming in the stream with the follow, that's Ravina. Making everyone feel the chill vibes in Serena. Lol. I don't know why Serena. What? Sorry, I was trying to think of Serene, but it didn't rhyme. So I forced the rhyme. Okay, opportunities for love. We must switch to my computer. Alright, see you in a second. Opportunities for love. Opportunities for love. Well, okay, so here's the deal, right? Rock, are you ready? Because I can just start reading stuff now, because I kind of know these cards pretty well. Tell me when you're ready and I'll start. Even though if not all the cards are here yet. Oh, there we go. Now I know why. Now that makes a lot of sense. Yes, you're ready. Perfect. So in the past, you kind of had love coming through luck, right? It was absolute luck. You were trying to just figure out where it came from. When you think of nice things and feel good, you get a higher number roll. Yeah. It's that manifestation that sort of comes into it as well. Which is weird because it does come through like just believing that you're going to get something good. Believing you're going to get something good. And that's where this is where this reading, that's a very good jumping point. Thank you, Ravina. So Rock, when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, love has come to you from different paths. It's kind of just fallen into your lap. Luckily, you've had some random dates that have come through, and or you were close to random dates, and you've met some random people that you kind of felt like you were able to maybe get to know or go through, right? Or if it's not average or regular, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you would like a reading, just do exclamation join, and I'll give you the laydown after this reading. Welcome. Yeah, so Rock, that's the Wheel of Fortune kind of means like you have let fate just decide whether or not you were going to see love. You had let fate decide what was going to come towards you, and you just like kind of go with the flow type of situation. You weren't really looking, you weren't really like moving forward. You're just like, let's just see where it goes, right? Which is cool. It's a nice way to let things happen. However, once they did come through, Mangoes and Mangoes, I'm gonna head out for the night. Alright, Josue, thank you so much for popping by. Thank you so much for hanging out and lurking through. Good night. Have a good night. I hope your character is dope. I will make my character soon with Cheetah, because I have a couple questions. Good luck on the stream. Thank you. Good night. But yeah, there's a sense of judgment. I don't know if it comes from you or from other people when you meet them, Rock. It's quite interesting because I feel like you might be the one who's picky on people, right? Yeah, no, I think it's you who's picky. I was gonna say it was other people who's picky because you're talking about the strength card. You're talking about that looking at the strength card to come through, but you have this two of swords over here because you're the one making the decisions. It looks like okay. So here's the thing: you may feel like you're the one who's being unfairly judged. You may feel like you're the one who's being made. You know, you feel like you're not the one who's making the decision. You feel like the other person is making the decision, but it's really you. So judgment card again, plain and simple. It's just straight judgment, finding out the truth, even if it's a very harsh thing to learn and understand. When it comes to love, though, when you have that judgment card pop up and the strength card in this section, so this is your present and this is what's on your mind, you think to yourself that you have to be strong and be ready for rejection, right? You think that the onus is always on that other person to say whether or not you want to be with them, etc. However, you're ignoring that your subconscious is like pretty much telling you whether or not you want to be with that person or not, and you're making decisions, micro decisions, I'd say. Oh, 20. Rock elevation finally rolling to salvation. That's pretty okay. Um, good roll. Good roll. But we'll get back to your reading. Yeah, so you do feel like in your head it's the other person making the decision and that you just have to prepare yourself for rejection, which in most cases is not. You kind of have set yourself up from that point of when you first meet them, so this luck point where you meet them and then you start to judge them and judge yourself, you kind of make that decision for yourself here and you decide whether or not you actually want to be with them. And again, it's the micro decisions of I don't know if I really want to be with this person. I'm not going to try as much. Maybe I won't speak up. Maybe I won't message back as fast, stuff like that. Or like you hold yourself back from it to yourself. You're the one who's essentially making the decision for yourself whether or not you like them, and the decision of them not wanting to go out with you, etc. That doesn't really come from them. It's mostly, I feel like it's mostly a you thing, and you just let them decide whether or not they want to go for it, right? It's either that. Oh my god, no, that was complete. Well, that's I feel that as well, but it's also like you can make the decision a lot sooner if you want. That two swords that you're ignoring is, I think you're just, you need to stop this. This needs to stop, right? You need to keep this in the past. This Wheel of Fortune, I'm gonna move it very way away, right? Because you're letting chance take charge too much. You're letting chance become a thing. Hey, what's up, Cheetah? I am taroting on my new webcam. Look, you can see the card's details. Um, hope you're doing good, Cheetah. Um, yeah, no, Rock, I swear to God, I think you're the one that needs to stop. You need to be the one to actually take charge. You need to be the one to actually like go for it. You need the one to make the judgment call. That's what it feels like. I have those coughs that hurt. Ugh. I hope you are getting better. It's not AIDS. Cheetah, I didn't think it was AIDS. Sorry, Rock. Yeah, you need to start making that call. You're ignoring that you have this power. You're ignoring that you have your own call for it. Yeah, everyone is here. It's really cool. It's kind of late for some people, but I'm glad people are still popping by. Rock, Rock, you have the choice. It's you. You can make the judgment call. It doesn't have to be that other person. You need to be strong enough for it, though. You need to have that in your head that you are strong enough to make that decision. That's what you're trying to find. That's why it's in your focus. You're looking for that strength to make the choice. Oh, are you enjoying it? I hear people like that show. I love that show. It's a good show. Next, you can't tell Cheetah to sleep. I met Cheetah because he was up late watching another stream. But I do want him to sleep because you're sick. You should sleep. You are sick. Yeah, just drink some hot water. I slept till 3 p.m. No sleepy. Damn. You are sick, my guy. Ha, you're sick. Okay, thank you. Not sure what the choice is. Maybe I missed something. So sorry. I'm not done with you, Rock. Sorry, I'm not done with you at all. Uh, the Eight of Cups sits in your future. It talks about broken heart, disappointment, and a failed endeavor. That's just gonna tell you they have to keep going, right? Like, cause this card's not gonna sit here in the future like it's gonna happen. This card is a thing that might happen. You just have to be ready for letdowns. It's a normal thing that happens. Okay, so again, I don't meh. That's a thing in the future that may or may not happen. Again, you have the power for it to not happen. It may not happen at all. It's these three that we need to focus. You need to be more deliberate. What you have with asking for a tarot reading about it. So, here's the criteria that I want you to look for, Rock, whenever you're trying to find love. Go to a place where you feel powerful. Not powerful as in you're going to destroy everything around you. Powerful where you feel empowered. Strength. All right, you should feel strong and you should feel yourself and you should feel confident about being yourself. Be in a place where you can cast little judgment or little judgment is cast upon you. Right? Be in that situation where, okay, cool, let that place just be. I feel welcome here. There's no judgment on me. And I don't judge people here as harsh as I've judged other people in other places. And stay away from paths that like let you just decide one or the other thing, right? It's not always a black or white answer. There's a lot of things to question. So just go to a place where you feel strong, where you feel welcomed, and you don't feel judged. That's the big thing. This is really good advice I'm stealing. It's for everyone. Hi, Viv. Welcome back. So that's it. That's it, Rock. You're deliberate. Keep being deliberate about where you're going to find love. Forget the chance now. You have to start looking. If it doesn't work out, that's fine. It'll just happen. But just work through it. You're going to be good. And go to a place where you feel loved and you don't feel judged, or where you don't judge others. When you're in a place where you don't judge others, it's kind of a nice place to be. And I want to stress that for everyone in the chat. When you're in a place where you're not judging other people, it's a good place to be. Because you're not harsh on the people around you, and you don't feel like they're going to come back around you. But yes, Rock, thank you so much for letting me do your reading. It was good. It was good. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad? Oh, sorry, wrong ad, lol. It's your turn. How did you not tell me this earlier? Viv is in. Autumn. Tuesday. What? What did you do? Who did you elbow drop on Christmas Day? The OG5? Cool. Let's go. OG5, here we come. Thank you so much. That whole reading was very big brain. It was a lot. I hope you took a lot from it. I hope you took some good. Yeah, Autumn, are you fine? How hard was this elbow drop? And who was it to? And did they deserve it? Can we look at love general? Yes, we can. We can definitely look at love general. But if the cards say something else, the cards will say something else. I apologize. Golly, guys, you need to... Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. When it comes to... Oh my god. When it comes to love and the world... Oh shit, 3 cards. That's 3 straight reversals. Cards say you should love me. Don't worry, I had a seizure in an awkward place, but I don't want to go for an x-ray because we're all in lockdown. Oh my god. I'm sorry that seizure went in the wrong... Well, again, I know you don't have a choice, but like, that sucks. Also, yeah, I wouldn't want to do an x-ray because COVID. I hope you're feeling okay. Hopefully you feel better sooner. So you wouldn't have to thing. I can still move my fingers, which is good. Just can't bend it right now. Ugh. I'm not a doctor, but I've watched 16 seasons of Grey's Anatomy and 4 seasons of House. Just squeeze it a bit and feel for cracks or anything in the wrong spot. Ugh, yikes. Or call a doctor friend. Doctor friend is good. 2 of Cups is also good. I think a doctor friend could help. I'm gonna grab a Pringle. Not the Grey's Anatomy because same. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I'm sorry, Autumn. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you. Get well soon. Yeah, that's a good thing. You can. God. I would take a broken wrist or broken elbow over broken ribs. Or a fracture over broken ribs, man. I would like to breathe. Alright, Em, are you ready? Let's work through slowly. Your body just does it for you, Viv. I'm ready, let's go. Don't explain right now, I'm busy, lol. Okay. The world card, M. Completion, unions, and accomplishment. The world card means you have a lot in front of you. Everything is there for you. You're very open to just being able to step out. Like the whole world is at your feet. All this option, all this choice, especially when it comes to love, is there. You know, there's a lot of options for you. Which is awesome. Awesome to see, awesome to feel. Now you're kind of just stepping into that. I'm curious now why you have 3 reversals before we get to the main event. At present, you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Talks about repairing, lack of focus, ambition, or rigid perfectionism. Oh, and unproductiveness, right? Man, you're trying to find the perfect love way too soon, way too hard, and way too fast. It's a thing you gotta work. It's a thing that's not gonna be perfect off the bat. You're kind of like lost of what you want, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know that it's not gonna be perfect. No, but what's what it's feeling? She's also married to the first ambassador to China. Okay, was that talking about your grandma? I'm gonna read that afterwards. That sounds very interesting. Okay, first I'm not looking for it. Right. Right, but why does it... Okay, I want to jump to the swords now to see if that makes any sense of it. It's another 7. Sorry, it's an 8 and then the 7. Yeah, 7, 7, 7. Stagnation and... No. Punishment needing to make amends. Punishment and needing to make amends? I'm a Shario. If my reading comes up, I want a 5 spread. Julian can choose a topic. Okay. I will try not to roast you too bad. I'm still recovering from extreme. Me too. Man, okay, no, I need another booklet. Dude, keep sharing facts. I will just read them later. But definitely keep sharing facts. I love learning about y'all. I'm just very confused by M's reading at the moment. Oh, I see. M is afraid. Julian chooses love, or however that word conjugation works. Chooses is correct. Chooses is correct. Em, I feel like you're afraid. That's what is coming through right now. No, it was correct. It was correct. Don't worry. Because Nine of Swords talks about imprisonment, doubt, suspicion, and reasonable fear and shame. You are worried about someone judging you or people judging you when it comes to love. That you don't want to put yourself out there, which sucks. That's why the Seven of Swords is there in the future. Because the Seven of Swords here, punishment, needing to make amends. That kind of like, that's on yourself as well. I feel, or honestly, it could also just be you trying to find a good counselor, because it talks about good advice and counsel, instruction, slander, and babbling. I feel like you might go to, well, again, Ink does say, and does fight for it a lot. So I do support that fact that you should go to therapy. Everyone should go to therapy. I low key want to write a book about her life. You should. I want to read what she stuff before that. About the general public. No, it's not what other people think. It's like there's something in you that you're scared to like go forwards with, or you're like kind of figuring out. There's something about you that you're not sure about, and you think someone's gonna judge you harshly for it. And as much as you say you don't care about the general public, that's very true. You don't have to care about the general public. But when it comes to that one person who you're gonna like essentially be with, you don't want them to judge you as much. You want the person who you're going to love of discovered have a strong type. Yeah. But you want that person who is going to love you to figure out, or at least be open to you and not judge you harshly, right? Your significant other is the last person you want judging you. So that's with all of these coming through, right? So that's Eight of Pentacles talking about, yeah, voided ambition, vanity, cupidity, exaction, usury. And I'm afraid of what my... Oops, lol. What? Did you... What? But I mean, we all know what the Two of Cups says, right? Love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, sexual relations. We should do a community reading. We can do a community reading later. Are there children in the background? Yeah, those are my neighbors. I'm afraid of what my family thinks of me. That's hard, especially when it comes to love. If I'm thinking along the lines of what you're thinking. Acceptance is very hard at that point. But there is a love out there for you. You're ignoring that it is a possible thing for you, and it's going to happen for you, and you're going to find this connection. That's the overall of it, right? This is what you're ignoring. You're ignoring that it's going to happen. Wallflowers 639, hi. Thank you for joining. It's there for you. And I'm going to end up with someone who will think the world of me and love me no matter what. Whether or not your parents accept it is the scary part. Or your family, essentially. That is a very scary thing to hear. Or at least if I'm inferring that correctly. It's spooky, man. But I don't know, man. I'd like to tell people to not think of what their family thinks. But family is very important to some people. And I feel like it's going to be a time situation. It's only going to take time. It's only going to take counseling. It's only going to take like working through it where you can actually figure it out. But it's crazy because I want to move these away and look at these two. Like, there's so much in front of you. I'm not ignoring that it's going to happen. I think I'm ignoring that it may have already happened and I need to pursue it. Maybe. You definitely should. If you know that it's there for you already. Like, these are fears which are normal. These are fears that are like, when I say normal, like it's okay to be afraid of them and it's okay for them to be scary for you. But these two things are backing you up really hard. The basis of your reading, essentially the, what do you call it? The The groundwork, I forgot what it's called. The groundwork of your reading is so strong that you already have what you want. It's already there. Foundation, thank you. God damn it. My brain just like absolutely died. I'm scared of the spooky man. What's the spooky man, Cheetah? This foundation for you is already there, and I think that's what you need to think when you're thinking of these, right? As much as the surface level, as much as what's arriving in the future, what's coming after you is not after you, but like before you is a lot. After what's coming to you a lot. Sorry, after what's coming of you, what's coming towards you may be scary. Know that you set yourself up, and you will be fine no matter what happens. Because again, these are two strong enough cards that tell you you have all of you have so much potential in front of you. There's so much potential with that person, and you can actually like go for it and be good. And it's a strong enough love that can develop. Right? I'm the spooky man. Yes, it's gonna feel scary. Yes, there's gonna be a lot of like worries of failure and worries of things not working out. Man, this is also a scary card, but also like, you know, if you just talk it out with people, you'll be fine. This is like, there's a lot of conversations, especially when it comes to what it means in the Rider Waite. And it's kind of just waking up from that nightmare. Like, that nightmare situation is very scary for you. It's very scary for you to like kind of work through. Rasta Girl 21, thanks. You know, the foundation is something I desire to seek so desperately and open in my life. But I'm not going to jump at it because I know it takes time, which I'm willing to take. Right. But it's also like, you don't want to hold yourself back from it. You know what I'm saying? We will close the queue at 10 people. But thank you for joining the queue, Rasta Girl. Maybe now you do have to just jump into it. Oh my god, maybe now is the time to jump into it. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. But I find so often that I do hold myself back. No, this is exactly the situation now. Because, hold on. God. This one talks about imprisonment. Imprisonment. You know what's in front of you already, Em. Like, you know it's there. That's crazy. Sorry, this was a very weird reading to figure out from the start, right? From the front. You know what I mean? From the front, like... Because these three, like, popped out of nowhere and it was not... I wasn't quite sure where it was going. But that is... Yeah, that's making sense. Allergies? Hell yes, it's allergies next. I'm dying here. And I don't have antihistamine anymore. I apologize. Now you get crisp sniffles. Em, you just have to go for it. Because this is thoughts. This isn't... Right, like, you know how your thoughts are, you know, very important to you. I'm not going to disregard that. But this isn't... This isn't like a physical thing. This is thoughts. This is your mind going. It's different from what's happening in reality most of the time. I say that because a lot of what I think is not what's happening in reality. No, it's scary for sure though. Maybe you don't have to jump in. Maybe you don't have to jump in. What's a good next step for you? What is the way that you can pursue this? I don't have strong allergies, but my mind runs away from me a lot. Yeah, no, I feel that. I just want to ask how you can. Oh my god, star. Oh my god, everything's jumping through. Star card. Oh, star card. Allergies suck a lot, I know. Especially when you're in the cleaning industry. Dude, that's muted as fuck. It's a muted sun. That means you can go for, oh my god. Persona, you went way too hard, way too quickly. You have to approach it like the muted sun. You know how the sun is the peak happiness, peak joy, everything's gonna go well, go great. You can dial it back if you want. You can still, there's a way to jump in safely. Take your time with it. Like, make progress. Definitely make progress and work towards it and do something. But it's like slowly now. Let the passions and let the fire grow and let it go strong. But slowly take your time. Mute the sun and become the star, right? That's what it feels like. You gotta mute it and like go slowly. Slowly but deliberately, you know? You don't wanna go slowly and like baby step all the way through. You want slow, good steps forward, like a good walking pace rather than like a sprint. You know what I'm saying? You're not sprinting through, you're not taking baby steps, you're just a strong walk. So do it! This is what I've wanted to do. Definitely do it, dude. Definitely do it. I think it's gonna work out. That's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. But again, walking pace. Walking pace. Average or regular is right. Go for it, and we believe in you. I'm so excited for you. That made me like so happy so quick. It was very confusing to start off with. Don't get me wrong, but hell yeah, dude. I'm so excited. It's good. It's perfect. It's great. It's great. It's great. Ooh. Okay. That was yours. Thank you. Ravina, what should I do about my connection with Didi? Which deck would you like and how many cards? This goes for everyone else in the chat. Average or regular, Wallflower, and Rasta Girl. Could you guys please tell me how many cards you would like? You want 3 card spread? 6. We can do a card after, fine. Sun and Moon, perfect. So the choices is a 5 or 3 card. A 3 card is past, present, and future. A 5 card is past, present, and future. What you're thinking about and what you were ignoring. So choose a deck, tell me how many cards you would like, and then we'll go from there. You don't have to say it now. Just tell me when I call you up for your reading. So what can you do with Didi? What can you do with Didi? What can you do with Didi? What's your next steps? Oh, I see what you want to do. I definitely see what you want to do. But what can you do? Yo, I miss having that emote, Cowboy. I really do. How many cards do we choose from? You just get 5 or 3. Those are the 2 choices. And you get to choose one of the 3 decks. Only one deck, though. One deck per reading. It keeps it easy enough to figure out. No, other bee is live. Lit. Okay. Ravina, are you good? If you're ready, let's get this going. I couldn't figure out why your name was so odd and then realized it was those... On the nose it was, since Texas. Oh, okay. I'm here. Let's get it going, Ravina. Let's do. So, Ace of Cups, your connection with Didi talks about, like, you thought it was a very fulfilling thing to start off with. Man, you do feel a lot about it. In terms of what you should do, it feels like from the Ace of Cups is like it's a thing that you should continue to pursue. Ace of Cups again, start of emotion, fulfilling. It's a message of like love. It's a message of communication of love. It's being like, hey, I'm giving this cup to you. Let's share a drink. Let's like share a good time. Let's have a chat. Doesn't necessarily have to be about love. However, I feel like it is about love from what it's coming through with. That's what the Ace of Cups comes from. That's your perception of it. You feel like it's great. You feel like it works out and it like kind of fits with you, and you feel like you can like walk towards it. The Nine of Pentacles is gain coming in as in like you're getting a lot of good from the situation. You're getting a lot of beauty from the situation, and you're like, hey, this is almost the Ten of Pentacles. This is almost like pure stability in terms of financial ability, in terms of like, and I say stability, and it's not always the financial physical side. It's like just stability within like an emotional stability as well. You feel like it's a good enough place to be, and the Seven of Wands is what you could potentially do in the future. Sorry, let me jump to the page. You want to move forward with the situation is what you can do. So like upping the relationship to the next level. And you're kind of doing it in a way where it's not a confrontational like approach. You want to do this like in a way where it's easy. You want to like let them decide as well. You know, it's like it's a joint decision where you want to go next with a situation. Be satisfied with success even if it's imperfect. So yeah, whatever you want from the situation, which I feel like is love and like kids. I don't know why kids is the main thing, but that's what the Empress talks about to me. It's a lot of like kids. It's a lot about nature, connection with someone. It's like a natural connection, you can say. That's what you want. You're gonna pursue that, and even if it's not what you wanted, like it's not, you know, exactly what you wanted, you can move towards that and say, oh, I'm gonna get something nice anyway, or what we have is good, right? You can still look at this being like, what we have right now is good, and we can still progress from it. There's still time to progress. There's still time to move on. There's still time to grow this into something special. Ace of Pentacles, you're missing that last eight. So this is, these two together is great. So this is in your present. You have the 9. You feel like it's great, and you want to move into the next step. Even if it's not within, that's my plan. Yeah. Well, you're still gonna get it. I have a feeling that you will. TBH, I need to rewatch it because I forgot something new. Oh, talking about Wonder Woman, I think. But this is it. You're missing this one ace to like move on with the next person. With this person, you can like, to change it to the next step, you need this one ace to make it 10, to make it fully stable, to make it fully good, to make it as like beautiful and as magnificent as it can be. But perfection is not always what we're gonna get in life. Nothing is perfect. There's always gonna be struggle that comes through. So you just have to move forward with what you want next. So what should you do about this situation? What the cards are saying is that you can move for the next step, but move in a way that it's not too intense. You know what I'm saying? Like, move in a slower, collaborative way. It's not a you decision. It's not a them decision. It's a you two decision. Like it's both of you who decide what's gonna happen. It's both of you who make a decision for it. Because this is your goal. Your goal is to have a family. Your goal is to birth children and to have a family. Yeah, pushed but not rushed, right? Like leading but not forcing them to go one way. Just be like, hey, I would like this to go to the next step. Don't make it intense. Don't be like, I love you, this is going to be like the greatest thing in the world. Be like, hey, no, I feel this way. Because I don't think you're that intense of a person. I feel like this is kind of the realm that you would like to go to. You want to be a bit more chill about the approach and be like, hey, this is going well. I feel like this is going well. Do you want to maybe like make this official? Do you want to maybe like be together legit and actually be a thing? Stuff like that. So it's good. Stay patient. You're ignoring that you are the other pentacle here. You will find that 10. You will find that stability. It's just going to take some time. Maybe you're even looking at the wrong thing and there's something else here that's better for you that'll give you that 10. But yeah, that's really, that was a lot quicker than M's, but it does say a lot more. It does lead you a little better. Thank you for the question. We'll pull you one more card. Like, let's talk about an actual approach you can see. We'll do one more. Looks awkwardly at my own intense, chaotic, neutral self. Yeah, the competition in the beginning a lot though. I like the costume, and he will always get me music and clothes. 8 of Wands, right? So swiftness, but not aggression. Be swift in your movement. And this is swiftness and being sure about what's next. Swiftness and knowing what your next approach is going to be in terms of what questions you're going to say, or what words you're going to say, and just swiftness in terms of just good decisions from you, but not forcing. So make the decision quick. Know what you want. Ravina, that's really good. Ravina, that's really good to see. I'm also very stoked for you. It's in a good position. You feel like in a good position with someone. That's always good. I hope it works out. And if it doesn't, then you know what's next. You know, there's always that next thing. Wasn't the poster costume the wings? I was excited for the costume for the most part, but they looked like I was extremely sad not to see the poster costume. Wait. Oh no, I missed the grandma stuff! Rock, what's your grandma do? She's not related to me by blood, but she gave me a doll that was owned by a Tony Award-winning actress when she learned I wanted to be an actor. I'm a chaotic neutral, no doubt about it. Must be Gemini. I think I'm like... What's the alignment where you're doing it for yourself? Right? There's an alignment where you can just be taking it for yourself. I don't know what your grandma does anymore, Rock, but I would like to know. By the way, we have a Discord if you want to join. Chaotic Good. Is Chaotic Good like... Let me open up an alignment list. Okay, average regular, you are next. Let me know which deck. Let me know which deck and which... how many cards? Oh, I'm definitely a neutral good. I mostly follow the rules, but sometimes I'll bend them for a good reason. What's important is that everyone is having fun. Definitely, yeah, I'm definitely neutral good. Who was there when JFK was shot? Yeah, okay, no, I read that part. What the hell? Your grandma's so experienced. 5 cards, general. Do you say what deck? Sun and Moon. Nice. My great-grandma was on a call in the hospital when JFK was shot and sat in on the psychic evals from the guy that shot JFK and the guy that shot JFK. Wow. And she was married to the first ambassador to China. There we go. I remember that part too. What the hell? Why is your grandma so wild? And she saved my great-grandpa from being poisoned. Your grandma, you should write a book about her for sure. I don't need a tarot reading to tell you. You don't need a tarot reading. You should read that book. That'll be a 10 out of 10 book. What are you talking about? Sun and Moon General. Sun and Moon General. Wheel of Fortune. Average regular. Are you okay with me just reading as we go? Also, JFK appeared to have exit wound in the back of his head. Damn. Cool. Wheel of Fortune talks about, the good and the bad. I am every alignment. That doesn't surprise me somehow. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune talks about, when you're at your peak, experiencing something, or at your low. It talks about cycles, things moving through, things ending. You've experienced a cycle that ended. Man, you experienced a cycle that ended that you are now kind of looking back on and are nostalgic about. That's what I think about with the moon. You're always thinking about something that's coming through in the past or something that's happened in the past, which is nice. Also, good roll, M. But it's that thing where I love the sun. I love the moon as a card in general. Yeah, the moon it's a very peaceful. It's very quiet. It's very nostalgic. Like it's the balance against the sun, right? It's not like the star, which is a muted sun. It's the opposite of the not the opposite, but like it's the yin and yang towards the sun, right? And if we're talking about joy, it's like the quiet joy. The Empress in the future, very nice. You're gonna be one with nature. I wouldn't say it's the having the kids thing. It's not what it feels like to me. I feel like you're just gonna be able to be one with your true self again. Like, I think it's that cycle ending where you're like, that was fun, but now, like, I'm back to being me. I like that a lot. You're gonna find a way to you know, go back to your natural state. The dice hate you. You know what I'm saying? Average, like, yeah, 3 in a row average. 3 in a row average. Definitely 3 unaverage arcana. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of journey where you want to be back to feeling stable about yourself. Wait for everyone to catch the mistake. What mistake? You rolled a 3 and you rolled a 5. Did I make a mistake? Or Viv is back. Oh. 7 of 1's Valor. So there is some sort of win that comes to it. Viv, you came in time because you're next. Think of something nice that'll go high. Mr. Dorito wants to fight. Is it because I'm eating Pringles? Let's see. Pentacles Queen. Pentacles Queen. Yeah, okay, so this is you. Average regular. This is you. From what it feels like. You know, the Queen is empathetic, pleasant, generous, and loyal. Like, coming back to that sort of feeling of love, that sort of feeling of, like, what flavor Pringles? Sour cream and chive. Sour cream and chive? Sour cream and onion, excuse me. It's my favorite flavor. Didn't know my chair was down all the way. And then, yeah, we talked about the Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands earlier, where it's, you know, confrontation without compromise, moving forward and persevering. It's talking about valor, courage to stick to your personal values. The courage to stick to your personal values. Be satisfied with success even if it's imperfect. So, like, this is more of you needing to love yourself for who you are. That's what it comes through with here. It's about, when I think of all of the love that the universe has for me, it goes higher. And with that love of the universe, I think you need to start developing that love for yourself. That's what these two cards talk about. It's not going to be perfect, because you're not perfect. No one is perfect. However, you are perfect at being you. So once you know who you are and what you're about, then you'll be able to, like, work through it, and then you'll be able to, like, go for it, right? You'll be able to love yourself a lot better. Once you understand that you're imperfect, or you understand that your imperfections don't make you bad. Your imperfections make you you. And that's the thing that you need to love. I like this a lot. It's that time in the cycle where you can release having to pretend to be someone you're not. You can kind of breathe again and not have to hold yourself to a standard that's not you. Joshy, why does Mr. Dorito want to fight so bad? Because I love me. Well, the universe can sometimes be a bitch and hurt you. But yeah. Average regular, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but feel confident in knowing that you can actually, like, persevere and, like, be fine. And you can start to relax and be a bit more you now. I don't know why you were holding up a front or, like, pretending to hold up a front. But it's a good time to just, you know, take off the bra at the end of the day. I don't know. I was going to say remove the mask, but no one wears a mask when they leave the house. I'll fight Mr. Dorito, but only with Josh's permission because I respect your relationship. I'm going to fight the Dorito if he doesn't go away. So I take it as a higher power loving and protecting me. Essentially. Perfect. Average Director, thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I know it's quick. A lot of these ones that come quick are nice because it's a good, simple message. And you guys should be more okay. Like, honestly, if you get a quick and easy reading, it's something that you should not... Mystical Magic Dreamer, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I might make you the last reading if you would like to join. If you do join, then I will close the... I'll close the queue if you want to join for a reading. Maybe if you get a blessing from me. So just exclamation join, Magic Mystic Dreamer. Also, Rock, I'm going to take you off of the list. Because you definitely should write a book about your grandma. I don't need tarot to tell you that. I've been listening for a few moments. Nice. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. So just follow through. Exclamation join. Who was I talking about? Oh yes, average or regular, you should follow through about coming through with yourself. Alright, Mystic Magic Dreamer has joined. We are closing the queue. We're going to finish up with everyone else in here. Bad effect. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe we shouldn't. Wait, I was going to ask about the success of the book instead. Sure. Good luck that Dorito got a knife. Alright. Rock, quickly join. I'm going to open it up again. Quickly join. And then I'm closing it. But Viv, you are next. Viv, did you say any deck? I know you said any... Oh, you guys can eat ahead. Oh, there we go. Rock's in. Close. Viv, what deck did you say you wanted? Any deck, any topic. 5 cards. Perfect. Dude, I was about to do this. But I didn't need to. I'm not gonna hit you. We're gonna go Housewives. Six of Swords, you're walking away from that struggle hitter. Please, B, shut up. The Empress and the Seven of Pentacles. Look at you, babe. Queen of Pentacles. Kinky. When did Ravina die to Mr. Dorito? But also, that's very true. Mr. Dorito cannot die. What's the topic? We'll see what the topic is as we read it. Oh, he dies, but he comes back, man. Mr. Dorito cannot die. Oh. Ah, okay, here we go. Mantis Blades will not be denied. Neither is Mr. Dorito. In this universe, the Dorito stays. Joshua, don't cry. You know Dorito's gonna come back every single time. Okay, Viv, are you ready? Tell me when you're ready. Oh my god, tell me if you're ready. Oh my god. Are you ready or nah? You want to square up with Satan? I know. But are you ready for your reading? I thought you typed Santa. Square up Santa. Viv, are you ready? Three is not a good roll. Me too, Mystic Magic. I do like having the dice. It's just a fun little thing you can do in chat if you get bored. All right, Viv, we'll wait. We'll wait for your thing to die to come back. Oh, Oh, you just watched the VOD? Are you sure? I'll wait a little. I'll wait a little because we can actually like wait if your internet is kind of needs some time. So react to the reading in chat. All right. That means 19. Nice roll. All right, team. Are you ready to pass on Viv's message? I need at least one of y'all to say you're ready to pass on Viv's message. Oh, I haven't even said anything. I haven't said anything. Don't stress her out. Holy crap. Ready? Alright, cool. Okay. I'll ban you. Alright, here we go. Six of Swords talks about revelations, transitions ahead, better times ahead. So she's moving forward from shitty things in the past. And that was in the past, so of course that's there. It's moving forward from that. Moving forward and seeing what's next. Kind of walking on the other side of the knife, which is like less painful, less backstabby. She's moving past those people who are not good for her and only cause her pain. The Empress, motherhood, poise, and nurturing. That's what she kind of is at the moment, or is just looking for that energy of just being nurtured and loved and being like not coddled in a way, but like feeling safe. And you know that lovely feeling of being wrapped around like a giant blanket on a cold day. It's like that, but she's looking that for love, and it's kind of like a motherly thing because when you're a child, your mother like holds and protects you. Feeling that sense of protection and or looking for that sense of protection, which is quite nice. Because it's a good goal to look forward to. It's a good thing to look forward to. Seven of Pentacles. In the future, again, it's patient investments and growth. So whatever it is she's looking for here, if she wants to better it and move on towards like a relationship, for example, she needs to invest on it and invest in herself. Oh, that's what is coming through. She's not going to be a mother. She's not going to be a mother. There is a lot of growth that's coming through. There is a lot of like like love when it comes to that, but it's more of like working towards that energy. So right now you feel like that's what your goal is going to be. Like you want to be the Empress, you want to be the Queen of Pentacles in a way. I quite like that feeling of the Seven of Pentacles taking you to take some time, urging you to take some time, urging you to keep working yourself consistently, because it's not going to happen overnight. When it comes to the Queen of Pentacles, you have very high expectations. So I'm done with the book. We don't need this now. This card talks about very high expectations, and this is probably going to come from love or come from whatever is going to come from here. So you did move on. So the Six of Swords talks about where she's walking away from, but she has way too high expectations on what's going to happen in the future. You want to be a queen, yes, but you want it to be overnight and you want it to be perfect, and it's not going to be perfect. Very, very high expectations for the future, and that high expectation you're kind of ignoring is the devil. You're ignoring that it is kind of not good for you. You're ignoring that you are falling towards that trap of I wouldn't say that trap of like, it's not a trap. It's kind of a trap. It's kind of a trap. Like whatever you thought was good for you or thought you would make you happy is not. Like that's hard. You're ignoring that whatever it is you're gonna jump into or fall back into is not gonna make you is gonna make you happy when it's not. You're ignoring that that thing that you're gonna try again is not good for you. Essentially, you're falling towards that temptation again. You're being tempted to go back into something. Temptation towards something that you, at the moment, perceive to be good, but in actual like game, in actual play, in actual like life, it's not good. It's probably those high expectations that are making you go towards it as well, because you expect something very good from here, but you know that it's the devil. You're expecting a lot of good and a lot of change from the devil. Let me type it out. Tempted to go towards high expectations, which are actually not good for you. Oh, a kilo is a measurement of weight. It's what the rest of the world uses. I'm such a good writer, OMG. It's moving towards something, so that devil is like moving towards a high expectation that you know is only going to crush you, essentially. Like there has to be some sort of like grounding, some sort of reality based that knowing. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Em. There's some sort of thing you're ignoring. You don't care what the consequences are, but you should be aware of the consequences. There's always consequences to your actions, and that's what you're ignoring the consequences. Sorry, I only speak in miles. Rock roll the one! Rock roll the one! Who's gonna do it? There it is. Thank you, Viv. Oh. It only should be 1 second, not 10 seconds. Back. Nice. Good job on that one. Yeah. 1 second, exactly. But that's essentially the reading. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you want to like tell her, that's essentially the reading. You should be patient in what's going to happen, what good is going to happen for you in the future. And whatever it is you think is going to be good for you now, it's not going to be good. So if I roll a 1 to get timed out, exactly, Space Cowboy. You get a 1, you out for like a second. And if you roll a 20, I do a rhyme. And that's pretty much the reading. You gotta stay away from this. This is a no to temptation. No to temptation. But I think my side decided to work finally. Oh! Oh, hell yeah! Dude, Space Cowboy manifested the hell out of that. Manifested the hell out of that one. I'll be your tower interpreter for the day. Thank you, average regular. Good job, Space Cowboy. That was lit. But Viv, that was your reading. Thank you so much, chat, for that collaborative reading. That was actually really fun because I liked how you guys took my words and wrote it down. Very good. Very, very fun. Wallflower, you are next. How many cards would you like? And what deck would you like as well? If Wallflower's in the chat, please speak up. You know what it is, don't ignore it. It's kind of creepy. Yeah. Don't ignore it. Sorry, luck outage? That's really funny. I'll watch the video definitely too. Oh, rock! That's 2 wands. It's Texas's fault. Wallflower, are you here? Wallflower? Whoever ink streams, I'm gonna ask her for my love reading. Oh, whenever ink streams. Yeah, definitely should. I'm gonna get another one from ink soon as well. You're here. What deck would you like? And how many cards would you like for your reading? You have a choice of 3 to 5 cards. And you have a choice of 3 decks to choose from. If you do exclamation decks, you'll see the decks. Thank you, M. Pick one of those decks and tell me if you want 3 or 5 cards. Space Cowboy's ready for that one again. I'm gonna go now, chat. My head hurts. Take care of yourself, Viv. We love you. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're... Stay away from that. Stay away from the temptation. You know what it is. We may not, but you do know what it is. I have a sleeping puppy. Oh, so good. Wait, toaster deck? Toaster deck. You mean the Housewives? This one? Oh, yes. Okay. Housewives. 5 cards. General. That's a first card straight up. Oh, 5 of Wands. Five of Wands. Strong start. 5 of Wands likes to talk about conflicts, not being able to handle them conflicts. The housewife is taken over by chores with that card. Oh, hi, Pen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Came in to say hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Page of Swords. Very good. I gotta notice that Donut's streaming now drunk, so I think you're supposed to be taking care of that. I don't know if that's your job. Thank you for the shout out, Em. Yes, guys, go follow Pen. She's great. She does a lot of Hunt. Hunt is a very fun game to watch. And she's great. She's good at it too. She'll tell you she's not good at the game, but she's very good at the game. The Star is a good card. Let's see where it goes. I'm looking after her. Nice. Also, unlucky, but nice. Nah, she's a big girl. Donut can handle herself. But I hope you're doing good. I hope your Christmas was good. M is correct. Pen is fantastic at Hunt. You've got the King of Wands. Ooh, rock, nice. That was close. 18 was good. Ace of Swords. Okay. Wallflower, when you are ready, we will work through your reading. Just let me know. Okay, you're ready. So yes. You had some sort of conflict within yourself. Some sort of inner struggle or competition within yourself that you're kind of not sure about what's happening. How did you know who's drinking? Come on. You can kind of just tell. I've only watched her on streams, but you can kind of tell the energy. You can feel it. But yes, Wallflower, yeah, inner conflicts, some sort of struggle inside of yourself that you need to kind of work on. Interesting though that you took the approach of becoming the swords. Sorry, the Page of Swords. That's a nice energy. It's inquisitive, insubordinate, and mischievous. Mischievous in the way that you're expressing life. I think she meant to tag you, not me. Yeah, you kind of found a way, Wallflower, to just change your problems not change your problems, but like challenge your problems differently. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're not doing the normal ways of dealing with the situation that's happening around you. You're kind of just like being more creative now, being like you found a different approach to it, which is nice. And that's what's going to reach you the star card. I'll read you what the star card says. So if you stick with this new approach, you stick with this new way of going towards your problems or dealing with your problems, you'll reach admiration, limelight, and success. Those three things are good. People are going to be like, hey, that was cool how you approached it. That was an amazing way to go and pursue. Keep going. Keep doing it. And it's nice to see because with this new approach to your problems, you have been looking at the King of Wands. King of Wands, passion, creativity. The image of him literally has him all the tools in one go. All of the tools. He's equipped himself to make himself feel combat ready for whatever is next. But he can also lay back knowing that he put in a lot of work to make sure that he'll be fine in the future. Ace of Wands here is also nice to see because it's the beginning of intelligence, the beginning of logic. It's like it's this quite focused and hyper intelligent message. I don't know, hyper intelligent to me sounds like a scary word, but to me it's like you know for a fact what to do next. You know for a fact that it's gonna be good. And it's not like a gut feeling, it's something that you've processed and you know is gonna work. So have faith in what's happening in yourself. Have faith that you have the tools, you have the creativity. These struggles are going to be struggles, yes, but the struggles that you will be capable of. Struggles that you will be able to fight through. I've also had to take a break from stream, but after the new year I'll start again, so I apologize for not being around. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you took the time to take care of yourself. It's very hard to... At least for me, it is very hard to say to need to stop streaming because of holidays and family and stuff. But, dude, that's a good step that you know how to like set your own boundaries when it comes to streaming. And I have had a good holiday so far. I hope yours is going well too. But yeah, Wallflower, I don't know if you don't trust yourself or you're worried about your skills or what you're equipped with, but man, you are definitely equipped to deal with those problems, and you will definitely... I think you're still working through it now because this is where it is, and you still kind of find ways to do it. But whatever it is you find to deal with your problems, whatever these new approaches are, keep that in mind. Make sure you have that in your toolbox for the future and work through. I just want to know what this problem is. I hope you are well, Paper Penguin. Thank you. Oh, no. We don't have a bottle pop because my friend stole my bottle. Can I pop a Pringles can? Hold on. We can pop a Pringles can. No, that's really sad. You know, I'm just gonna ding my other bottle. Hold on. So this is my Mexicali bottle. I won this after eating an entire KG burrito in one sitting. If I hit it against my chair, it makes a fun little ding. So that's gonna be the alternate until I can get back my water bottle that pops. Okay. Also, bottle pop and water, yes, because I don't show my face on stream, so no one can see me drink the water. So I just pop the bottle to let people know that I've actually opened it. Is that loud enough? I'm gonna shut up the music. I feel like I'm in a church. Do you hear that? Is that an okay enough sound to transition the bop? One more. Alright, cool. Perfect. Sorry, my bottle was stolen. I need it back. The one that tastes like soju. But the Queen of Wands is interesting here. Wallflower. I'm sorry that I'm very jumpy all over the place. Creativity, creative energy, ego, and passion. So it is just an energy thing. Man. You have such a good grip on your problems and a good grip on what you can do. Continue that flow. I'm very jealous of that. Very, very jealous of it. And that's pretty much it. It's just a reading to tell you to trust yourself. Because I get what the problem was, lol. Neither. It doesn't really say what it was. But whatever it is, man, maybe you just actually have dealt with it really nice, which is cool. I'm sorry that it was extremely vague, but it's also nice to know that the tarot is telling you, hey, I'm doing good. Hey, you're doing great. Or hey, you are good enough. It's a good reminder. Yeah. Well, exactly what Mystic Magic said. Sometimes it's important to be told that you can think. Bottle sounds satisfactory. Uh-oh. I have missed hearing tarot readings. Aw. It's been a while since I've done tarot. Because Christmas Eve was Thursday for me. And I had to cook the entire day. And this is a new camera. It's so much nicer than the other one. You can actually see the detail of the cards. Like, you can read that says strength. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me do your reading, Wallflower. It's good to know that you can trust yourself. It's good to know that you can actually move through. I'm going to vote. Rasta Girl, are you here? Rasta Girl, are you still in chat? Would you like to tell me how many cards and what deck would you like for your reading? I can't wait. That's going to have a tattoo. This little arm here is going to have a tattoo. It's going to be in February because I have a struggle with some money, but I can't wait. We really need Cooking Stream. I'm excited for Cooking Stream. Sorry, I forgot to put the music back. We're going to do another roll call for Rasta Girl. Rasta Girl, are you here? Do it, dude. What would it be? Alright, I'll show you guys because I'm very excited for it. So while we're waiting for Rasta Girl to come back into chat, I will show you my tattoo idea. So the guy that I look for. Oh hell yeah! 24 votes. Rock gave too many channel points. So yes, while waiting for Rasta Girl, I'll show you. So I want the Last of Us. I want the Firefly logo. Whoops. I want the Firefly logo on my wrist. That is so dark. But you know what I'm saying, right? So it'll be the Firefly logo with the Undertale heart outline. So it'll be like a black outline of the heart in the middle. So the heart will be in here. Right? Because I like what it stands for. The Last of Us is my favorite game too. The Last of Us 2 was not so... I love playing The Last of Us 2. I hated playing as Abby, but you know, we'll get to that another time. So I like the Fireflies because they stand for hope. Number one, because they're the Fireflies. They're the light and the darkness. They provide their own hope. They're very good in terms of... So one of my favorite quotes from the game is "Endure and survive." It's like a nice way to think about life where... Sometimes if it's like a really bad day, you just have to endure the day and like survive the day for a better day next, which is cool. And again, I can be my own hope. I can provide my own hope. The thing with the Undertale heart and why I want to put it in the middle is that determination is in the middle of everything, right? You have to be determined in order to go through life. You have to be determined in order to want certain things in life. And at its core, determination is very 50-50, right? You can be very determined to do something horrendous and evil, but you could also be very determined to do something great and wonderful. It's just your choice at that point. So it's a good reminder that I can just be determined. If I stay determined for the rest of the time, it's just a good reminder of what I can be. Because when you're having a good time in life, you kind of just forget all the struggles. But whenever it is a struggle in life, you can look at that. I can look at that and be like, I've got choices. I've got agency. Things can work through. So that's the idea, and I'm getting that hopefully in February, depending what the thing says, what my tattoo artist says. Rock, if you're falling asleep, you can definitely go to bed. It's fine. That would be an epic tattoo. Thank you. I love the message. Thank you. I have thought about it a bit, and I wanted a simple first tattoo. And my mom likes it too. Oh, another tattoo idea while I'm waiting. Yeah, go to sleep if you need. Mystic Magic Dreamer, if you're here, we can bump you up to the next, because Rasta Girl is not here, or at least it doesn't seem like they are here at the moment. Wait, let me show you the other. Let me show you the other idea. So you guys know how we played Shadow of the Colossus? Wasn't Cowboy ahead of me? Yes, but Cowboy already had a reading. So I'm doing Space Cowboy and Rock Elevation last because I want people who haven't had a reading to come first. But also, okay, while I wait for your confirmation, oh, let's not show the world that I can't spell. Here, I want this. Oh, I really want this on my knee. Because I had ACL surgery and I have a pretty cool scar down the middle of my knee. And I don't know, I feel like it'd be cool to decorate my knee like a Shadow of a Colossus weak point. It doesn't have to be the exact art. Like if the tattoo artist wants to do something dope, but like within the realm of it, ooh, that would be so cool. Oh yeah, I'm ready. I think it's Sun and Moon, but your choice of reading type. I'm a little sleepy. Okay, well we'll get to it straight away. I'll stop talking about my tattoos. Yeah, that's the idea. Oh, I'm so excited for that to be a thing, but I'm also scared to get my knee tattooed. So I'm gonna get my wrist tattooed first. I feel like the thing would be good here, because I do want to see my tattoo. Like I am that type of person where I want to look at it. Sun and Moon, 5 cards. 5 of Swords, failure, defeat. Sorry. My mom got a tattoo on her wrist. Ooh, cool. What of? Oh, it's another sword. Cruelty. I have a dope scar on my stomach. I'm proud of you for liking your scar. Oh, a pentacle. Mystic, it's okay. 2 of these swords are not the worst. I'm nervous for this now. Man, this must have woken you straight up. Here we go, Prince of Pentacles. So the sun, you have a neat little scar under your nose. Oh, I haven't noticed. I haven't nose-tissed. Does it smell of your history and of what you 10 of Pentacles in your thinking? So, just as a reminder, past, present, future, what you were thinking about and what you were ignoring down here. So we just need one more card for this. You are thinking about getting that 10 of Pentacles, which is probably why you're going to move on to that Prince of Pentacles in the future. But we'll find out. That's a little hard to see when I was itty bitty. Did you fall on something? It sounds like you fell on something as a child. Oh, Queen of Swords. Queen of Sorrow. Is that right? Is the Queen of Sorrow the Queen of Swords? Yes, the Queen of Sorrow. Here's the thing, Mystic. I think it sounds like you've been running away from sadness a lot. I did not. My brother threw a seatbelt at me. Oh my god. Oh Lord. That must have been horrendous for your parents. I have a scar on my shoulder and knee. It sounds like surgery scars, Space Cowboy, but I don't know. You tell me. I deserved it, lol. What did you do? I bit him. God. Children are great. Children are so good. You gotta love kids, man. You fucking... I should have expected nothing less. I crashed into an apartment window when I was jumping in a bouncy castle. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, Mystic. I wish I could look into the thing, but I don't like. So I haven't shown my face yet. Where was this bouncy castle that you crashed into a window of an apartment? How high did you jump? Where was this? Where? What? Mine was from a surgery. Nice. I'm glad you're proud of that scar, because I'm proud of my scars. No, that's okay. That bouncy castle thing is pretty interesting and scary. It's just confusing. How old were you, Space Cowboy, when that happened? I'm VV curious. All right, while we wait, Mystic, let's get through your reading. You got the Five of Swords in the past. Talks about defeat, right? Broken down and humiliated. You know, then that moved you on to the Nine of Swords. Mental anguish and despair. You haven't gotten over whatever that failure was. It may not be a thing that's always crashing into you every single day, but whenever you think about it, it like brings you down very hard, and that's okay. Right? I'm not gonna tell you that it's not okay to be sad about something in the past. No, you are in your own right to be sad, and whatever it was, I'm not gonna belittle it, because it clearly means a lot to you, and it clearly has had an impact on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna tell you, nah, don't think about that. No, think about it. It's fine. However, we'll get these two out of the way. When it comes to these two pentacles, Prince of Pentacles talks about success with business, trying out new things in an orderly way, resolving goals. And before that, the Ten of Pentacles talks about wealth and security at all levels, appreciation for all we have, stability, the ultimate stability for it. You're moving towards that. That's your current goal at the moment, and that's great. It's good to have that goal. It's good to have this idea of wanting to reach certain goals in an orderly new way. Like you're organizing yourself in a way that you can actually succeed with these goals and actually like be good, right? Great. It's good steps. But I think that's steps that need to happen like not now. Because you're ignoring the Queen of Swords. And she's just called the Queen of Sorrow. She's called the Queen of Sorrow even though she's surrounded by butterflies on that card. She holds a mask. It's kind of like down. You are kind of ignoring this time, or I don't think you've actually given yourself. I'm going to move these to the side, because that's good. That's good for your future. It's good to think of. You're going to be fine. This is going to be good. Like, don't ignore this. This is going to be something that you have to work towards once you're done with this. You have to get over this first. This defeat, this cruelty, because you're still stuck in your head about it. Yes, it was a hard defeat. It was a defeat that came through in a way that wasn't the easiest to get over, the easiest to take in. However, this plus this kind of means that you haven't taken the time to be sad about it. You haven't taken the time to actually grieve over whatever this failure was. And it can be like a small failure of like failing a paper that you had to retake, dropping some food or whatever, like an embarrassment that you're not over. That's fine. You have to get over it now and actually no, you're not going to get over it. Some people don't get over the things that happen to them. But it's like accepting that it's a thing that happened and taking the time to be sad about it, because after a certain while, and trust me on this, after a certain while you just get tired of being sad and you're going to start to make steps towards making it better. I feel like you haven't gotten through that phase yet. You should allow yourself to be sad. Everyone's allowed to be weak. Everyone's allowed to struggle and just, kind of shut down for a little bit, Not everyone's a robot that works forwards towards everything every single time. You have to just let yourself crash sometimes and just recover. And I don't think you've given yourself that time yet. You're allowed to be sad. I want to stress that so hard. You're allowed to be sad, and it's okay. Because you can't ignore her forever. She's gonna come back, and she's gonna make everything like, you know, open up like a, what's it called? A flood dam? Floodgates. The floodgates will open. When she will cause those gates to open. So you can either wait for that to happen, or you can, you know, start letting some of that water out. Start letting that sadness come through a bit. It's important to be sad. Okay? It's important. And that's pretty much it. You've got a very hopeful future. You've got a very hopeful mindset. Very working towards something, and it's great. So just be sad. It's okay. Just be sad. Take that time, you know? Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I noticed that in the camera. That's okay. That may have happened in the past, and it's a thing that's hard to get over. It is a love thing. It feels like that's the basis of the deck. That's the underlying energy. I don't normally like to look at underlying energies because it sways readings too much, but it's fine. It's not an easy thing to get over. But also, I get how you don't want to think about it and feel sad about it anymore. But you should let yourself be sad. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. Mystic, all the love to you. All the love and all the hope. It's still technically recovery in a way. So please take the time to recover, and we got you. If you ever want to rant about your reading, we got that Discord space where the tarot and esoteric can say, oh my god, Penguin gave me a trash ball reading with this one. I didn't want to think about it, but now I got to. That's okay. That's a space for it. We do. It's good. You'll be fine. You can do everything. It's not anything anymore. It's everything. Okay, back to the cowboy. I have way too many scars to keep track. God. Autumn, that kind of sucks to hear. You do fall. I guess with the epilepsy, it happens. Well, the castle was close to a window. I crashed into it and got some piece of glass on my shoulder, my knee. Ah, God. I was 5 years old. Oh, God. What a dumb place to put a bouncy castle, but then I'm gonna say that there's probably no other place to put the bouncy castle. That's rough. Okay. I'm English dumb, sorry. Dude, it's fine. Next. It's okay. I have some wicked sports scars. Me too. I've got one where I cleated myself. Recently as well. It's such a good long line. And what's it? This? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Not really. I was kayaking under a bridge and I whacked myself on some coral. Yeah. Final call. Rasta Girl, are you here? If not, we're gonna jump back into Space Cowboy and rock to close out the night. Oh, that's shitty. I'm sorry to hear, Autumn. That's never a nice thing. That's trash. Your ex is garbage. She's garbage. Okay. I'll put Rasta on the last of the list to see if she ever comes back. With all respect, fuck her. Yeah. Scars make you you. And she didn't deserve you. She did not. Man, my scars just further convince me that I'm immortal. Alright, pull back. You are not immortal. Okay. I don't think Rasta Girl is here. Or I missed her message. Did I miss her message? Never, I will live forever. I mean, she says she's in chat. Maybe she's just AFK or something. But that's fine. Cowboy, you wanted another reading? We'll do you 3 cards since it's your second and I don't want to overflow the energies of the decks. Oh, there we go. She's here. Rasta, it's your turn for the reading. How many cards and what deck would you like? That's okay. I'm going to test something out real quick, team. How does that work? Is that nice? It's a bit harsh. That's just falling. Hold on. Can I get a better angle? Will I get a better angle? Yeah, that kind of works. 5 cards, any deck. How would he feel if I reached out? Right, so here's the thing, Rasta. We don't do emotions for other people or how other people feel. I just don't like that because it's other people's feelings and that should remain private with themselves. But we can talk about certain outcomes that could happen. How would you feel if you reached out? Where could it go if you reached out? We'll go there. We'll go housewives. Because, yeah, we want to respect people's emotions. We want to respect people's inner monologues and thoughts. It's the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. Oh. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Oh, that's harsh light. Can I bring you up a bit? That's so weird. I've never needed to light something before. Oh, it's raining. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're closing the windows. Oh my, that was quick. I do love rain too, but I don't want it to get inside of my room. Dude, it's supposed to be summertime here. What's happening? We need that one more card. We need that one more card, Rasta Girl. We need one more card. I'm very glad my mic is picking it up. I don't know if it's even just quick rain, but that's crazy. Ah! Oh, shoot, dude. Someone has strong energy. I feel it. 2 cards popped out. That is interesting. Can I get a stronger light? Sorry, just testing the lights. Let it flood your room, then you can have a swimming pool. B, stop. Don't give me these ideas. Pen, are you talking about hail or are you talking about snow? Because I fantasize about snow and I put a lot into it, but M reminds me to not like snow because snow is garbage as well. Snow. Okay. We got a storm at the moment. Damn. I live on a mountain. I live next to the water. Alright. Rasta Girl, you ready? Let's work through your reading. When you're ready. I fantasize the snow because I know that I don't want to live there. We had a big storm in my area. Someone said you made it rain. Snow is beautiful and awesome for about 2 days. Yeah, no, I see that. That's what I would think. I only would like snow for a trip. I don't think I would like snow for my lifetime. Rain is enough. I'm okay with rain. Alright, let's go. So in terms of what outcomes can happen, right? Wheel of Fortune talks about the chance with love. Love is a very much a chance thing. I feel like the person that you met was very much a chance thing. It kind of just came into your life and you were like, all right, let's go with it. Let's see what happens. This could be fun. You know, you're very much open to it and you're very much ready to see what's next. Queen of Cups, what you're feeling at the moment. What you're feeling at present. Yeah, I feel like you're very intoxicated with this person. Intoxicated as in you're very infatuated, you're very much in love, you're very much like, this is dope, I want more of this seems lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that sense of, I love this person a lot, let's see what's gonna happen next. Right? I saw snow once for like 5 minutes. Our snow finally melted, it was up to my hips. Jesus. I live close to a valley, just to the city. Aw. Wait, no, out of the city smog is nice. Well, I experienced all 4 seasons, winter a little longer than spring and fall. Yikes. But also I hear like summer is super strong. Are you in Canada? Are you? For some reason I thought you were in England. I feel like snow will be much more of a rare occurrence for future generations of Earth in the near future. Yeah, probably. You'd have to climb up a mountain to find the snow. I'm in a small town, but it's located in right outside a small city. Nice. Yeah, sorry. Rasta Girl. Yeah, I feel like you're very infatuated with this person. You're very much keen on seeing what's next. The next part of that. You're writing a lot onto his reaction. Is what's happening here. You're writing a lot on what could happen. Oh, I see. Just more extreme changes, maybe not lack of occurrence. Also very true. I was in a small town or a small city. I would consider myself in a big town for New Zealand, which is probably a small town for a lot of people in the world. Midwest US, okay. I have family in the Midwest. From Illinois, specifically. It's not even specific because it's so big. Yeah. I love the Midwest because of my family. But then I also do love, like, the coastal areas like Seattle. Seattle's coastal, right? Northwest. They're the great Northwest. The Earth is changing after all. Can't wait for it to be the last generation to experience it. I think we'll still be able to experience them. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm so sorry, Rasta Girl. Whatever the outcome is with the situation, the Three of Pentacles is there for the future. And the Three of Pentacles is about working on yourself. No matter what, if the dude says yes, or the lady says yes, I don't remember. If this individual says yes to you, asking them out, you still have to work on the relationship and you still have to work on yourself, especially. You still also have to continue to work. Like, it doesn't just stop there, right? This isn't the happily ever after where nothing happens afterwards. Like, it's continued work, it's continued sacrifice, and it's continued to, like, figure things out. So no matter the outcome, that's what's there. In terms of how he feels, it hasn't really popped up. It's just more of like how you're feeling about the situation at this point. You come up with that Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, exuberance, mischief, and loyalty. You really want him to be loyal to you. You want this loyal relationship where you're two together. Mischief, though. Mischief sounds fun. Mischief feels like you play around with him a lot. That's the kind of thing that you want. You want a very playful relationship. jump back and forth between each other. There's a lot of like banter, not roasting. Roasting is different. There's a lot of good banter. Banter is, collaborative. It's fun. It's not too harsh. It's poking and making fun of like in tiny ways. It's very nice. What is interesting here is what you're ignoring, and you're ignoring the two potential outcomes. You're kind of not wanting to think about the two outcomes, but it's here for you, and you got to think about them now because you asked for this reading. I'm just gonna layer that on top because I want to read for you word for word the Nine of Swords. So it's about paranoia, delusion, and apprehension. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. Though you fret over coffee stains on the love seat and detect disapproval from your mother-in-law, don't worry that pretty little head of yours. You suspect the worst, but it's all in your mind, and you are working yourself into a tizzy for nothing. Even when your problems are real, you tend to blow them out of proportion. Sometimes your apprehension is worse than the outcome you dreaded. So whatever this outcome is, you're ignoring that it's just your thoughts that's making it scary for you, right? You're ignoring the fact that it's a bit spooky for you, which is fine. It's fine. This is okay. This is a way of thinking that you're ignoring. You're ignoring the negative outcome, and you don't have to. It's okay if it happens because there's going to be something better for you next, right? It's hard to hear, but it's definitely true, and it's definitely a thing that I hear all the time. But no matter the negative outcome, there's always something for you next. The Star card is about success. So even in failure, there will be success in the future. Do not doubt that. Do not doubt that this success is going to come through very strong. This success is going to come through very true, and this success is going to come through like in almost a muted way, right? It's not gonna be a success that you're gonna feel and like celebrate hardcore like she is. That's not what this card is about fully. This card likes to tell you a slow and gentle success, something that you worked hard for and it was there and you succeeded. So even if this outcome is not successful, no matter where it goes, this should always this belief and this fact of things will always be better should always overpower what this thought is. So that should have been it. But it's okay, it's like, you can't ignore the bad things do happen. This will just overpower. There's always gonna be something better. That's what you gotta look out for. I'm sleepy, so I gotta head out. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your stream and the reading. Have a wonderful time. Thank you, Mystic Magic Dreamer. I appreciate the follow. I hope to see you around when we play games, or if you just want to come here for the tarot. We do tarot normally every Thursday, but since it's the holiday season, it's quite hard to get some consistent times going. But thank you so much for popping by. We're talking about Michigan Lake Michigan now. Insofar as Michigan hasn't flooded yet. Fun fact, people from Michigan can use both their hands to accurately point out where they live on the upper and lower peninsula. What? They can just like be like, oh, I live there. That's where I live. Specifically there. Yeah, good night, Mystic Magic Dreamer. Also, Rasta Girl, you need to tend your reaction to what's going to happen next. Good or bad, you need to be prepared for it. These two outcomes could be here for you. You just have to ask. Yeah. And know that this is just the first step. Yep, your hand is a mitten. Oh, it's there. In this general area. Yeah, okay. Rossio, thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I hope you were here for it and your internet didn't die. If not, I post these readings on YouTube. I post all of my VODs on YouTube for people who miss it. And your reading should be about the 3-hour mark. Okay, perfect. Space Cowboy, do you wanted a second reading? We will do you... Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be Space Cowboy. Ah, that was wrong. That was wrong. We'll do Space Cowboy and then we'll do Rock. Hey, good luck, Rasta. It's a scary thing to do, but I have faith in you. Good or bad, whatever happens, you'll be able to take care of yourself, alright? You really understand the Midwest weather. 3 cards, Sun and Moon. Perfect. Do you want just general? Did you have a question for it? And then Rock is next. Rock is our final. The main event, The Rock. Always The Rock. Why is it always The Rock? No question. Cool. We'll hit you with 3. I should start shuffling on the screen just so you guys see what pops out. But also, it shakes the table really hard. 3 of Wands, Virtue. Yeah, ooh, it sounds like you're juggling something. Oh shit. Oh shit! They came out! 3 popped out. You have the 8 of Swords, and you have the Prince of Cups. When you're ready, cowboy. Ready. Perfect. So I'm going to start here in the future. Past, present, future. We're going to work our way backwards. In the future, the Prince of Cups talks about attracted to romance but afraid of intimacy and involvement. It's a scary thing to think about for sure. But man, if you're attracted to this romance, if you're attracted to love, take your time when it comes to it. You have to be on your terms. But like I told M earlier, don't be afraid to... Phil King 1232, Phil King 1232, Phil King 1232. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're just closing up on the readings. If you would like a reading, we do readings here every Thursday New Zealand time, so that's normally Friday for everyone else in the world. But thank you so much for the follow. We're currently doing a reading for that Space Cowboy. Yes. And if you would like a private, hop on the Discord and message me on the Tarot and Esoteric thing, and we could organize something. That's all for everyone as well. Yeah. When it comes to the Prince of Cups, it's again wanting or starting to go through romance, or starting to go through that area of romance. It's quite nice because it's telling you, yes, it's fine, yes, it's good. However, take your own time. And I kind of get that with the sense of this 8 of Swords here, because the 8 of Swords talks about interference, and it's self-interference, it's self-sabotage. She can clearly just walk out around, you know. She doesn't have to be stuck around these 8 swords this whole time. She can just walk around and free herself, but she chooses to stay within these swords and stay restricted in her own way, whether that's self-protection, whether that's fear of what's happening in the outside. That's a thing that you kind of have to just worry about. That's the thing you are worried about, that you kind of want to go through. So you are kind of holding yourself back from it. So that's what I'm saying. When you're ready for love, you'll be ready to move forward with it. You just have to actually take the steps when you say you're ready, and not have to pull yourself back this whole time. When we talk about the 3 of Wands, however, sitting in the past, it's about activity, integrity, and challenge, right? You've had new opportunities that have come up for you, and you've had these opportunities be like, hey, this is good for me. Why am I scared of this? Right? You've experienced these opportunities occur, and you've experienced these opportunities like be around you, but you've always been a bit apprehensive to go towards it, and that's okay. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be unsure. I'm just urging you now to take the time to move forward towards it, because you are capable of it. It is not going to be as scary. Well, the outcome's not going to be as scary as you expect it to be. It's going to be mostly in your head, and you have to work towards that, and you have to work through it, but it's something that you're going to have to actually start taking steps towards. So once you're out of this area, the 8 of Swords, once you're out of this apprehension, once you're out of this worry, you can start taking baby steps towards it. Maybe it's not love, right? Maybe it's a work thing, because it's to talk about passions and something that you wanted. But whatever it is, take your time. Baby steps if you need to, but as long as you're moving forward in it, then you can continue to keep going, right? You can't just look at it and be like, lit, that's just there. Gotta move forward. You gotta keep pushing forward, even if it's small baby steps, and then you can ramp it up later. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty quick. It is really scary just to delve into love because of how you feel and how it can affect you, and how much people put into it, and how much it controls. It takes over your life, because it is something that a lot of people want. So just take your time. You'll be fine. Also, last but not least, Rock, if you're still here, we'll do your reading about the book. No, Space Cowboy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. I haven't been in Sean's stream in a very long time. I haven't actually been in a lot of streams for a very long time, and I kind of miss just hanging out on streams. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. I hope Sean's doing good. If Rock is not here because Rock fell asleep, good for Rock because Rock needed to sleep. But I will still do the 3-card spread on the book. Look at this success. Look at this. Oh, I love that. The full card is great. Always a good card. Always love a full card. Full card talks about jumping into something. Jumping into the idea. That sounds like Rock's been holding back on this card, or on this book for a while, and just wanted to do this card. So they needed to take that leap in the past. They still had that opportunity to take that leap in the past, but they still do now. 9 of Wands is, oh, here we go. Creativity, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Of course. So, slowly, confusion, indecision, beginning of a journey. It's the beginning of a journey for Rock, right? With this book, with his grandma. It could do really good. They just have to take this leap of faith towards it and actually write it. Because, my God, the grandma has an insane life, and anyone would love to hear that story. There's just a lot of obstacles to overcome and imminent success, essentially. I'm not gonna bullshit you. It talks about imminent success. Can you read that? Is the light too shiny? Imminent success when it comes to that present with the 9 of Wands. So there will be success with this book no matter what. There will be some sort of like goal or beauty towards it. In the future, what am I curious about in the future? Future is the Page of Swords. Again, mischievous and inquisitive. Maybe people are going to start to be more inquisitive about the grandma, want to like learn a bit more. That's in the future. Maybe you can write more books and see what your writing style is like. It's like very positive in a way. I quite like that because, you know, once you have succeeded over problems and struggles, you will find like a breath of fresh air when you can start to do things from a less scary point, you know? Like once you're over something scary and dangerous, you don't have to take care of your decisions too much to a T. You can start to be a bit more free with it and kind of like go through what's happening. So essentially it's good. The book outcome is going to be nice. It will depend on what you mean by success and how you perceive success, whether it's a lot of money or whether it's people buying and enjoying the book, right? Because if one person enjoys my poetry, for example, I think it's a success because someone enjoyed my poetry, even if it's myself. Right? But also success for me is when my poetry got put into a book. Like a collaborative book. So either way, it's beautiful. It's just going to be your perception of success. And it's going to be you getting over those barriers in front of you to write the book and to actually like publish your grandma's story to be heard and to be essentially like immortalized, right? Like, once you're in a book, the book is forever. The book's going to be in circulation for a while. You put it online, it's going to last forever. So just have faith with that. Really good. Okay. The list is finally empty. Oops, I did not mean to cut off the music. Alright, team, that's it. That's it for the day. Yeah, let's play some Undertale to call us out. I love the full necks. That's pretty funny though. Alright, team, thank you. That was great. Had a good time. I'm gonna sign out and eat some dinner. It is 8:45 p.m. I don't know what time it is for y'all. I know it's late, and I thank you so much for being here. If Next wants to be a fool. Guys, I really appreciate you being here for this random stream. Nearly 1 a.m. Goddamn, madam. Goddamn. In future, I do want to sort out a schedule once I can figure out what's happening in my life. Have a good evening, 7 a.m. here. Enjoy dinner. Thank you, Space Cowboy. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for popping by. Good morning, Autumn. But yeah, I do want to sort out a schedule proper once I figure out what my current job can be and what can go next. Because my life is currently... my life has a lot of question marks at the moment in terms of what's happening for the future. So hopefully I can continue with regular stream times, because I do want to maintain... I do want to hang out with the regulars. You guys are great. The normal Pen Gang that's been here for a very long time. I do want to stay with you guys. But also, if this time is like a time that works, and if I do have to like work long hours, then we'll move and adjust. But guys, thank you so much for letting me do this stream. Thank you so much for popping by and hanging out. Joshy, God, you've been here a while. It must be so late for you. M, thank you for hanging out. Autumn, that's Space Cowboy. Rock, thank you for jumping in the stream and being nice. Rackney, hell yeah. Next, B, what's up? Oh, open call to B and M. If you guys want to make characters sometime this week, I will put some time away and we can make some characters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see if there's a fun person to raid, maybe. Oh, Sean's not streaming anymore. God damn it. Dun, dun, dun. The ceiling, my dude. Wait, what about the ceiling? Yeah, we'll find a time sometime this week. It doesn't have to be like that soon, but we'll find some time. Okay, you guys have a choice. Do we want to say hi to Other B, who is an Australian streamer? She used to hang out in this chat, but I think she got busy with school and life. Or do we want to go say hi to Drunk Donut? Oh no, it's with Kai too. That's gonna be so fun. Do you want to say hi to B, or do you want to say hi? I think sounds like we want to say hi to B. I'll pop by Donut's stream later to say hi. She's playing a game called Omori or Omori. I don't know what this game is, but it looks spooky. Wait, what? Hi, what? We're just gonna raid. Wait, what am I waiting for? Wait, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. M, what? M, ha, M, and confused. I am confused. Oh, Mystic Magic Dreamer's in the Discord. Stay organized. Yeah, hell yeah, I need to stay organized. I'm playing Minecraft after this. Yeah. M. You know what? I'm setting up the raid. Thank you so much for watching, team. Let's go say hi to B. How can you be confused? Let the pool finish, you heathen. Wait, what pool? What? What pool? Oh, the pole. Oh, the pole. Okay. The fact that you said pool made me think that I was waiting for my room to be flooded. I'll wait for the poll. Excuse me, that is my fault. I didn't even realize the poll was on. I'll wait till I'm swimming. That's fine. That's fine with me. It's also very dark in my room now. It's very dark. God damn. It seems 10 votes to Zip. I'll still say hi to Donut. Why not? I'm glad we started doing polls. It helps. Hey, let's go raid B. Join up with the raid if you would like. If you have emotes, just send her the paper loves. She hasn't streamed in a while. And yeah, guys. Thank you for the stream. I will see you sometime this week. I will try to stream maybe on Wednesday, New Zealand time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll see. I have a beach thing tomorrow and a job interview. On Tuesday. So, we'll be good. Thank you guys again. I will see you tomorrow. What? I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you sometime this week. I love you. Love yourself. Stay safe. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Good luck on the interview. Thank you, Autumn. Yeah, I love you guys. Send them love. Okay, bye.